Well, hello there.
And rate us, you bitch.
Oh god, the professionalism in this is just
It's through the roof.
skyrocketing.
Through the roof up into the high heavens of people who get raided.
Just crash.
And I was like, oh gee, someone or other raided us the last time. I shouldn't say it too much. Anyway,
We always love and appreciate raids. Always.
And follows, and just general views. Hello, everyone.
hi me, who's viewing. Anyway,
Hi, Brett and Brett.
welcome to Prince of the Apocalypse, Tabletop Fables. This week we have a new character in the mix. Well, technically he was here last week. So,
More or less.
so we'll start this side. No, you always mix it up for everyone because you never say who you are, and then everyone else follows. Who is your character, and who is your character, and what does he do?
Hi, I'm Anthony, and I'll be playing Bombada, the kobold officer. He's got a lot of trinkets.
Boy, does he.
You don't know the half of it.
I mean, the rest of us call them skin tags, but
I usually think that's so glamorous.
Hey, if you can pull them off and cast magic with them.
I believe it's magic when you pull them off, but...
That got weird real quick.
Get it? We're going to get exactly where we usually are.
Yeah, like I said,
We've hit that 9 o'clock stream at the 7:30 level.
Hi, I'm Ishtar, and I'm playing Truedream, the Goliath cleric, who doesn't realise we've picked up a new person yet. Last she knew she was setting fire to a tower with the corpse of her dead friend inside.
Lover, come on, let's face it. We all knew what was going on.
Hopeful lover.
Unrequited love.
I'm Jacob. I'm playing Molbach, the human monk, who now changed his class to giant monkey.
Quite often. And hello, I'm Cody, and I'm playing Emharis. And just a question for the jam. This is how you put one on the spot. How long has this campaign been running for in-game world?
2 months.
And I haven't slept for about 1 3/4 months.
Oh Jesus, 2 months. What have we done?
See, the problem with not sleeping is it's the overtiredness part, but you're just...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of places that are like a week travel, and yeah.
Oh God.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm playing Emissos, a half-elf druid that says his best advice is don't leave your pets unattended or die on them.
I mean, good luck eating him. I'm pretty sure he can take you.
He absolutely can.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he can too. Am I that stupid? I have rolled for it. Yes, I am.
So, when last we left the party, Truedream had done a ceremonial burning of one of the the Feather Gale's fire that they had cleansed. It all got set on fire, lightning started striking, and eventually it collapsed.
Great band.
The biggest, most metal can stone. The most emo of paladins.
It's what he would have wanted.
Black Parade. I love it.
Meanwhile, the rest of the party were with their new guide, acquaintance, guy over that pile of crap over there.
Trash
Called
lady.
Bombada.
Trash lady.
My new best friend in the world.
And
You don't touch my trash.
they were resting after their first foray into the Temple of Howling Hatred. And they were just in the passageway down, resting up. At the entrance of the passageway was their horse, their car, 5 Displacer Beasts. He says, played Sidney Chekhov's Displacer Beast on the mantle.
I'm gonna bring him with us.
And so you guys are having a long rest. Does anyone do anything before you finished having it?
Oh woo, did we get an actual raid?
Well, thank you.
Someone listened when we asked for raids.
We just need to start off every stream like that. People just have it served for...
Fuck anyone, I want another one. You get a raid. You get a raid.
The long rest has happened. Is anyone doing anything before people start waiting up
Yes.
and staring?
Ah, Truedream, this is our new friend Bombada.
I'm currently in my pile of trash.
He's not a pile of trash, don't worry. He is, in fact, a small dragon in there. It's probably fine.
I would have assumed it was a gremlin, but okay.
I resent that.
Well, apparently you can still hear from in there. Not a
I
lot.
hear better from in here. It's like a teenager in his room trying to do something his mum doesn't want to see.
Ah, the dark arts. Molbath tried that once.
Is this long enough to recover my exhaustion?
Yes, you've had one long rest, you recover one exhaustion, which I think you're only on level 1.
Yeah.
Very well, but I have to ask, why?
Why what?
Why do we have it?
Oh yes, now down below. You know what? Cough, wake up. I keep Cough awake.
What?
Do you want to tell Truedream about what happened down there?
We killed the dragon. 5 died. Apparently we got a janitor.
Okay, let me try. So, these blockheads tried to attack the priestess that lives down there. Got merrily sent on their way. Bombada thinks he can perhaps help us, and there's a djinn. Does that cover everything?
I am
Exactly.
more confused than before.
Well, good. Use it to your advantage.
I'm always confused.
I feel like this happens frequently.
Look, I think the important thing is we go back down and deal with this woman. We have to do it anyway, and get this djinn on our side.
Who is this woman? Is she one of the heretical cultists?
Oh yes, she is the queen of the harpies.
Oh, we have managed to find the queen.
Or at least a princess of harpies.
So you have not managed to find the queen.
Well, maybe. I didn't go in there, I used my common sense.
So the queen of the harpies is nowhere to be seen.
Oh no, she's somewhere to be seen. Let's go see her, shall we?
So, meanwhile, you go out the front looking for the purring blur that is in a sleep displacer beast.
Yeah.
I actually called it the purring blur.
Dawn has arisen in the sky, and it has just returned from a hunt. You see that there's about a 3-4 foot tall, almost like humanoid bird that's chewing on, wings sticking out one side.
Fuck, that ruins what I was going to do.
Does it?
Cool. Alright, we're going to do what I suspected that I was going to do, not what I was going to do. I was going to go feed the fucking thing.
So yeah, it's just outside the cave. It's not sharing. I would share with 5. It's former companion, but he's dead.
You are not 5.
Yeah, I'm not 5. How does it react? Just
As you
get
approach?
close.
Let me see. I'm going to roll an insight check on it.
I would also have kept him distant, but not friendly with anybody else.
Well, it's eating and it's seeing you eat other kills, and it starts to growl between bites.
I growl back.
Here comes initiative.
Not how to establish dominance.
It's
No, it's not.
It stands up and passes itself up, which is very weird because it is blurring. But it's like 2 tentacled tails are whipping back and forth,
Yeah.
creating quite a large area that is.
Cool.
West Side Story knife fight.
I use my
People who might-
super intelligence to try maintain eye contact with it. And instead look like I'm having a seizure.
Yep, so
It's not in that one, is it?
it's just being cautious of you.
Cool. Now, I should be intelligent and run away. Can I use a polymorph to turn into a displacer beast?
Technically, you can't.
If I hear the sounds of fighting, I'm going to approach.
You are a very weird druid who can't turn into these things, but technically polymorph only allows beasts. You could turn into a giant ape, just saying.
Never seen the likes.
Actually, no, I am dumb enough to try that. I'm going to try turn into a displacer beast.
If I hear the sounds of a fight, I'm going to come over
Roll,
and smack that one on the nose, because he deserves it.
yeah, roll basically a wisdom check.
Have you got any spell scrolls to roll?
17 plus 3.
I used to, but I gave it to 5.
You, there's a horrible ripping and crunching sound
Yeah.
as you shift form into a displacer beast.
Cool.
At the end of this, you will take a level of exhaustion,
Yeah.
potentially some other hazardous effects depending on what you roll in your con save.
Cool. Sorry, I don't know it's a bad idea yet. So
But yeah, not knowing your limits, you push them and you
Yeah.
shift into a displacer beast.
Cool. And of course, we're too far away for me to do anything useful as a displacer beast. So, okay.
They can move quick.
Yeah.
An option anyway.
All right. Cool. I bow down to it and submit.
It starts walking over. Roll performance.
Oh no.
Yes, that's.
Natural 16. Plus.
I'm not going to give you your normal charisma penalty because.
Oh, I get pluses in charisma.
A
We still
displacer
can't work
beast
out why.
charisma is -1, by the way.
We just love the little scamp for some reason.
Yeah, so I'd only get my +1 then for charisma, so 17.
Okay, so. Yeah, it starts cautiously walking over to you. You like shift onto your back. You stop blurring.
Yeah.
Show your belly between your 6 forelegs and the 2 at the back.
Yeah, cool.
Just
I'm just going to waste time, fuck around and play with it and be a displacer beast.
yeah, it walks over. It sort of looks you up and down a bit as it's closer. It goes back, tears off like smallest amount of food, and just drops it near you.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to eat it.
Turns around as it walks off, it like kicks dirt at you, and then just
Yeah.
back to its like the remaining part of the Aarakocra that hunted down and starts showing up.
Cool. I'm going to, like, the little puppy that's been shown an inch of love, pick it up and, like, play with it a bit and eat it.
Yes.
You are absolutely role-playing the best cat possible.
It's like eating, and like while most of it's like its back's turned to you, it's just its head's just slightly to one side, just so out of the very corner of its eye can see.
Yeah. Cool. I'm just, going to continue mucking around because I imagine we're all going to piss off soon anyway.
Yep.
For my ad-lib not doing what I wanted to, planning to do.
So
I was going to head over and collect the displacer beast and hope we can try and, or at least I can try and more or less tame it.
So you start heading over. As you head over, you see the displacer beast eating some of its meal. It's not blurring, it's laying on its back, just sort of casually playing with some food.
Well, it's not me, otherwise it'd be casually playing with itself, but...
And I look around and I see the other displacer beast with the larger portion of food.
A bit further away, yes.
I'm going to go over and stand by the one playing with its food.
And I'm going to get up, growl, be aggressive, and blur again.
Emissos, why are you pretending to be a displacer beast?
I don't know. Can I understand people as a
I
display?
assume, or your mind's the same, so you can understand
okay.
that you are a cat.
Okay. I'm going to I was going to say, do they blur entirely, or is it only...
Look, I think there'd be a level of control.
Okay, cool. Everything blurs but my head as I look at you and and just start blurring again. I imagine a displacer beast can't mouth the words "fuck off." I'm making a friend.
I think they've got some pretty big teeth, so I'm sure they can imply it.
Yeah, you'll probably see a displacer beast grinning at you, slightly retarded-ish as I work out this big mouth.
Well, in that case, we will be leaving shortly enough. If you can try to lure 5 displacer beasts with you, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, I'll
We
get
need
up.
to try and habituate it to the rest of the party.
I'll stop blurring, showing signs of aggression, and follow Truedream into the cave.
And meanwhile, well, Bombada, this is what I was telling you about. The hardest part of planning is actually getting these idiots in a group.
I mean, I've always found that if you get in a big enough bag, you can collect anything. This is while I'm tying the straps on my bag and then I fling it over my shoulders.
I like the way you think, Bombada.
Simple
Put 'em in
but
the bag.
effective.
I'm scared we're going to all be put in a bag of holding now.
You should be.
But anyway, perhaps we can get them to transform and cause a distraction. You and I lose our visible form, stealth inside, and take the horn and smash it. Free your master.
I mean, I can just walk in there. I'm not exactly an immediate threat.
Well, then perhaps you could help distract them while I snuck around behind.
Maybe. We'll see how it goes.
Well, next thing is to get them all back here so we can get bloody started.
Well, I get the feeling character, intimidation is not your thing. Okay, what are you doing here? Making a distraction for him? I'm out.
That wasn't how that was going to go at all.
Alright, so where is Koff?
I'm walking up. I'll just do some drinking and I'll wait for them to get back. And I want to look at his pack, see if something cool still.
Make a perception check.
See his last adventuring party sticking out of the corner.
Damn. Oh, 8. No, 6.
6?
Yeah.
What does he see up to 6?
1 second, let me just check my passive. I see him.
Yeah.
My passive's 11.
I wasn't being subtle about it.
Got him poking at the legs.
You're like, what? 2v2? I'll just kick you.
You can try.
So,
Says the man who's 4 foot.
what bit of refuse does he see?
Finally tooling someone.
Nothing pretty. There's
That's what I figured.
Rusted. You find a half moss covered stone.
Oh, I don't take it with me, I'm sleeping. Then I finish my drink and I just chuck it on his pack as soon as it's all rubbish.
Your hand's oddly sticky.
Wait, more than I already was? More than I already was?
No, he's just commentating on what he sees.
Oh. Makes sense.
So, you return?
Yep. Followed by at least 1 displacer beast.
Yep.
Possibly more, I'm not sure.
Likely, likely 5 Slayer Beasts. Will return with you on the expectation of somehow running into him at some point.
I'm sorry, child.
You didn't get it when you buried me? You monster!
Yeah, you're supposed to pick up on the tower and burn it with him. Metal.
It's a fey, lawful, evil creature who doesn't care that much. It just doesn't know yet.
That's a lie.
Oh, so not that.
Emissos.
I assume that I'm burning through time like there's no tomorrow, so I'll end up reverting back to myself.
Sure, roll a constitution save.
Oh, that's not good. That's a natural 2, so...
So, you head back.
It's 5.
yeah.
Ironic.
You head back and you sort of feel like some of your bones didn't return back properly and
Yeah.
just generally absolute shit. And then as you return to the group, you just start throwing up blood. You take half damage.
Cool.
Like half the damage or half his damage?
Half his health in damage.
Yeah.
Cool. It's like fighting a dragon all over again.
So you guys just see Emissos come over. He's got bruises across his face. You can't quite see his arms where they're visible. And then he just throws up.
What the fuck?
Way too much really viscous from the stomach blood.
Oh, that's not natural.
Are you quite done nearly dying?
I believe I'm chundering my life out at the moment. So
Last
answering is not part of my repertoire right now.
I just asked, are you quite done nearly dying? You just throw up more.
I'm waiting for a displacer beast to come up and start eating it. Well, if you're not fucking eating it, I am.
Its intelligence is sick. It's not fun. So
Wisdom, it knows it's tasty.
after a couple
but
of
it doesn't
minutes, you finish throwing up.
Yeah.
Seems whatever the problem was, it was more sort of in the immediacy of the change.
Yeah.
You're right there, little buddy.
No.
Didn't think so. Ready to go?
No.
Well, too bad. We've got to move.
Okay.
That was easy. Shall we then?
Yes.
Alright, Bombada, Koff, ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, now, vital information. You see those bird people down there, kick them squarely in the testicles, seems to work immediately.
As a small person who has been thoroughly kicked in the testicles many, many times. No.
So it's horrible then?
It's not pleasant.
Well,
You think
that's
I
why
talk
we'll
like
do it.
this because it's natural?
I mean, yes, actually.
I mean, a little bit. It used to be a lot deeper.
You used to talk like this.
It used to talk like this. Used to be intimidating. I used to be a contender.
Used to be an actual dragon. You got kicked in the heart, shrunk you down.
So you guys head down this vast passageway again.
Yes.
Then eventually you reach the entry door, and
For people who might be following this at home, the Princess of the Apocalypse source book.
You're cheating, and stop it.
it is the Temple of Howling Hatred. They are entering in from the southwest. Entry number 1, surprisingly enough.
And what page is it on?
Reach point alpha.
I have no idea.
Whoops!
I can flick to that page in my book, but I'm using a PDF for the map. 81.
Page 81.
So,
So if you're following it along at home, now you won't get lost, but we sure will.
So you reach this door. Around it, there are flowers and ribbons. It is open.
I guess we're welcome.
I head in.
This feels mildly suspicious. We should enter.
Was this the chamber where Kov got the shit kicked out of him?
No,
No,
it's
it's the chamber where the
it's
king got
the-
shit down.
Oh, okay. Oh god, it's a memorial. Oh.
So as you're starting to walk along, you do see there's other flowers around. There's sort of some drapery, things like that. You recognise it similarly to a number of the elven decorations back in your homeland.
Yeah, I look around with a bit of disgust. Don't feel like talking to the group.
Is there any
at the
like
moment.
writing or like? Is there any writing or anything?
No, but roll a perception check. Or investigation, up to you.
15.
Then you look around, but you do see scattered amongst the petals on the ground. There's the occasional feather, normally like bloody, like it's been recently ripped out or something. You're pretty familiar with the creatures down here. They're clearly kenku feathers.
I'll pick it up. Look at it.
You look and there's another one very further down. I mean, there weren't too many kenku down here, so yeah.
God, I hope Harry's alright. He was a good guy. Close to retirement.
And a wife and a kid.
So you keep heading down through this gatehouse, then you reach the corridors proper. The path laid before you goes into a little bit, then it heads north past the 3 pillars. Where there were people chained on them, people have. I'm trying to remember, you killed one and left 2 alive.
I think we nut kicked one.
Oh, same thing. You're both.
Yeah, but he took one testicle to death.
They are still here. They've been killed. They're essentially entrails and other vital things have been used as decoration down this corridor.
Oh, peachy.
This is slightly less festive than the last hallway.
I knew it was suspicious.
I'm going to pick up some of the entrails and just lean down in front of the displacer beast and let him have a bit of a sniff.
Mm-hmm. Turns his head away.
Yeah.
Tell me,
Something a
Coff,
bit wrong.
last time you seemed to be being punched repeatedly in the kidneys from something I couldn't see. Were you going crazy, or was there something hitting you that I couldn't see?
Oh yes, there was something invisible.
Oh,
It followed me before. I told you about it.
yes, I never know what to believe of you.
So you keep heading to the north, and you reach the pyramid where you fought the dragon.
Hearing that conversation, I walk with my shield out.
The dragon's carcass is still just to the west of the bridge where it goes across. Where you cracked it open, Emissos had eaten the heart of it before having his little speed fit. And the pyramid just rises up. Where are you guys headed? You know, because you know this place very well, and I think you're kind of leading, that if you head to the west, you're ironically the one person who can't do the map. If you head to the west, it leads around and there's an entrance to the pyramid. to the east goes around as the front doors.
Yeah.
Same as last time.
Yeah. And so yeah, we'll go east, west and north, and then I guess go through up there.
The doors are still very solid. Originally dwarven make, they've been fully repaired by both your handiwork and your masters. But these are the back doors. They're designed more for servants and the like. They're not quite as grand. There is a lock on them.
Stealthy.
And to be clear, the path led to the east. And you guys went to the west.
Do we want to do this stealthily or?
Yes, I think so.
Be prepared for that to go awfully wrong.
Who wants to be invisible with me?
I'll reach in and I'll grab a knife and just stab it into the lock and try and jimmy it. That's my thieves' tools.
Yeah. I'm going to give you advantage on this because the odds are you help repair the storm.
Did anyone put their hand up to go on?
I get double proficiency.
Well, I was going to say, I'd be doing it, but like I'd be up against the wall behind you, so whoever does it gets it first, because you just like
Well,
look around.
a natural 1 and a 4, but that's 3.
27.
That's a 13.
It makes a bit more noise than you like, but eventually you click it open.
See, no problem.
Pulls the knife out, there's a barrel of the lock hanging
Just like lob it back into the cloud.
Yeah, pretty much. It comes with a free lock.
Truedream, Emissos, do you want to hang back while we
Bargain.
go ahead?
Shopping. Okay.
Just before you walk off,
Coffee's still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
touch you and cast Pass Without a Trace on you.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Does that cover both of us?
I reckon it's only
If you cast it on me, does that cover an area around me?
good question.
I've only used it from a staff before. Great effect.
Range area. Nah, bugger, it's
On
only on
stealth.
stealth.
Yeah.
So, never mind.
How big's the range?
Before he leaves, I would like to cast Shield of
30
Fate
feet.
onto that one, so that if he gets hurt, he has a bit more time.
Certainly.
So you take your CL for a little extra 2 points of defense, or armor class rather.
You know I'm going to use Pass Without a Trace with you and invisibility one day to sneak up to someone and drop my guts, so you can be like, oh, jeez!
So,
Poison cloud.
Poison
it ends on attack. Oh no, not past that, right? So, you guys head in, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
I'll kind of like take the lead and
The
Those,
wobbling garbage lady.
those headed in, can you please make the stealth checks? You're with Pass Without a Trace, so you get plus 10. Those invisible get advantage.
also I have scale mail, but it's not scale mail. It's just a bunch of random trinkets that are hanging off of my clothes.
No, they won't get
Just
Pass Without a
play.
Trace.
We
Because
will
it's
from
on
the
stealth.
initial.
Oh, if I was
We're
working
on
on
30
myself.
feet.
It's an area and it sort of clings to them, so
Cool.
if it counts as scale, no, it counts.
Yeah. It's just my flavour.
Sure. Did anyone get lower 17 or less? I have a feeling that's going to be no.
I didn't even roll.
I think you're going to need to.
I mean,
Do you
I
have plus 7? Because that will put you at 17 immediately.
Ooh! With
uh
advantage.
no, that's a disadvantage.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right, we have the same armor.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, not the
You're just
same
a
armor.
giant bag of
What-
trash.
what did you get?
There was advantage from the status effects.
Nope.
He's not. He's not invisible. You just get plus 10 from plus without trace.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's so 16.
Wait, are you trying to be invisible? I thought you were a distraction.
Yeah, I was just trying to saunter in.
Yeah.
So, which it's just how I roll. So yeah, 16.
Okay.
Yeah, they know something's up
Oh,
because you walk.
plus 10. So plus 10 with pass.
Yeah, yeah.
So 26.
So you just saunter in, and strangely, as you head in, you see that like the shadows of this fairly dimly lit place are clinging to. The sound of your trinkets are muffled, and as you walk in, door opens. You step in. You see that there are standard guards in here. There's one of, as you know, they are called a hurricane. There's a skyweaver. There are also just a bunch of cultists. There are also 2 air elemental myrmidons. I hope I pronounced that word. And they're all looking at this door expecting something. None of them seem to notice you.
What door are they?
Just like finger guns at one, walk and keep walking.
And then you see one of the cultists go, "I was just Bombada."
How's it going, Mike? How's the wife? Keep walking.
It's like, he looks at another one, cultist. I've told him so many times. She died when they raided us. In our village. They tortured me with memories of her. Oh, be purified by the air now. Oh, memories are drifting off. Memories are drifting off.
Oh, he's so gonna get mad.
He wasn't going to already.
He's gonna meet his wife. It's fine.
Oh God, fantastic! I'm just gonna walk over to the horn.
So you have to head through. There's like an air elevator.
Straight through the middle as well.
There's like an air elevator that goes up. There's also 2 sets of stairs. Or any of them going to the throne room.
And the horn's up there?
Yes.
Yes.
I message Koff, are we following the little dragon?
I guess. So we're just gonna go up and like punch this lady, yeah?
We're going to break the horn first, then you can do whatever you like.
Are we breaking the horn?
Yes.
Why?
To free the djinn. Trust me, it's probably a good idea.
Nothing will ever go wrong from freeing a djinn. Ever in the history of all narrative stories.
Do you want me to roll persuasion?
He'll give you one last wish. So you head up.
You wish me praise was in the land. He turned you into Morbath.
He's dead.
As he is.
So you head up and you see that Queen Arasi Kalinoth is sitting on a throne. Her wings behind her, fancy robes across. Like this picture in the background.
Oh, that's
Again.
convenient.
What a convenient thing. And there are also 2 blurs next to her, which you know you would know pretty much everything. They're probably summoned by the djinn. Her invisible stalker pets.
Kids are there. Hi, how's the kids?
There's also a bunch of cultists up here. Some of them are looking pretty high. There's like some entertainment going on as they're like, it's unclear what they're doing. They're like tied to each other. They got knives,
I have an important.
but they're naked, and they're way too into it.
This is suspiciously answering my question. My question was high as in like superior elevation or high as in.
Oh no,
Same as last time.
Same as last time. Very.
Okay.
smoking the skooma.
And yes, she's sitting on a great stone throne behind that, of which is the old dwarven warhorn.
They're on that white glue.
Walks up, he sniffs the vase, he's like, hey, you got the good shit.
So, strut up. You're looking racy.
Who do you say that to?
The queen.
You're gonna get murdered.
Yeah, you are.
I don't even roll. She does not notice the servants. She is mentally capable of noticing that you exist.
Standard practice.
Oh, that's depressing and hilarious.
Just be like,
Is there a rug in the room? I feel like you're going to wipe your butt on the rug.
what I was about to say, it's just gonna piss in the corner. What with that?
One of the cultists turns around and goes, "No, no."
He's doing it. And I point to one of the high guys, just like lumped against.
No, that Cobalt, that.
He looks at her, he's like, "Oh,
They're high, they're not drunk. They'd probably be eating the curtains instead of pissing in the corner.
looks off at you and he's just like, told you before, not in front of the queen."
I just walk up to the horn.
Yeah.
I hope you roll a new character today.
Oh, this would be funny.
She just turns around. Now she's noticing. She's, what are you doing?
Once for blowing.
Then next to you appears.
I was waiting for toot motherfucker.
Atia, your master. How can I serve you, sir?
Kill her and you're free.
Shoot! Alright, let's roll a bunch of initiatives.
I don't think the module was prepared for this.
Nothing can be prepared for Bombada.
Oh dear. Oh no.
The model is
proud
actually.
of myself.
Alrighty, so
Oh boy.
he can start. So, are you guys going to get involved?
Maybe.
Would you guys like to be on the initiative?
Yes.
Yeah, just in case.
In case collateral happens.
Well, I was going to say, is this going to set off initiative downstairs as well?
Yeah.
All right, then
Okay, we should
we'll
roll
be
then.
involved.
Oh, I forgot to mention there's also blood upstairs.
Now you
Give
tell
off.
us.
Let me just check. Yeah, surprisingly.
Seem culty, or you just seem like he's there just.
Windharrow, you know Culty. He was probably responsible for the decorations.
Ah. Ugh.
Here's
Never
a
try-
short choice.
Never trust a bar that joins a cult. You meant to start them, not join them.
He's happy to usurp the top.
That's the game I'm playing.
That's like everyone's playing. Yes. And then Windharrow is there. Alrighty, anyone above 20?
22.
I forgot to roll initiative and I just rolled natural 20.
Seems appropriate.
So 23. Sorry.
Character, your initiative.
Can't polymorph on cops with a giant invisible ape.
I can't because I've already burnt it to turn into a displacer
15 to
beast,
20.
so I can play rolling time with another displacer beast. Because that is the sort of shit that I'm
10 to 15.
14.
Nine.
Oof.
9.
I mean, I'm halfway up the stairs at this point, I'm imagining.
Yeah, so you snuck in behind, is invisible, and that's a cough.
Yeah.
So where are you two? You up the stairs?
We'd be following him up, but from a slight distance.
Can we see where they get the smoky weed?
Well, depends how far you've gone up.
Well, I'm in the top room.
We'd almost be outside the room. We'd be getting close to entering, but we'd be on the stairs still, I imagine.
Pulling it from behind these
not.
curtains they've got up there.
No.
There seems to be some sort of stash. So, there are, let me just be clarify, upstairs, there's Azarai, the queen. There is Windharrow. There is, quite low, 2 invisible stalkers. Handful of initiates. I'm going to actually have them. The Jinn.
The Ginny
Jinn. I'm not including PCs in this run through. Downstairs there are the 2 Myrmidons. The Hurricane. 5 of the initiates.
What are you laughing at?
Sky
Yeah, we
Weaver.
all are.
Oh,
I mean, we're
most
invisible.
complex initiative I've ever seen.
oh.
Oh, look, it's 2. So,
None of them are us.
upstairs,
Yeah.
Bombada, Cough, who's at the top of the stairs, half out the stairs, Emharis, downstairs, Truedream, and Emissos.
And the displacer beast.
You're rolling Displace Beast initiative, or is,
Sure.
or is it on your initiative? Well, it's on your initiative, this is complicated enough.
Is it?
You are
I
rolling.
appreciate
Good
that.
call.
I appreciate that. It rolled a 7.
Go on, put it in.
Nope, it's on my turn.
It's Bombada.
I conjure woodland beings. 12 more on this.
Individually roll.
You die.
I go, oh yours! And I cast invisibility on myself, and everyone gets a slight like, as I spend my movement to like run to the middle of the room towards the stairs.
Sure, there is a group doing sexy knife fight in the middle.
Through them.
Sure.
How it's like.
I'll stand in the middle of that
Cough.
I will just take the direct action and look behind the curtain.
Sure. You still stealthing or?
Yeah.
Can you roll stealth?
Right, I roll a new
Advantage 'cause
one.
you're invisible.
Yeah, you have advantage and with thing.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
It's just a bunch of new people up here.
37.
Yeah, you're fine. Just. Actually, I just need to double check the invisible stalkers in case they have like blind sight.
Invisibility.
Yeah. No.
It kind of would make sense if they did.
Are you guys
I would have
on
remembered.
one set of stairs?
Yeah, we went up the ones to the left. So the northern stairs.
So you go over and look behind. There's a manager of things behind here. Pretty much anything a set of really decadent people could want. And I'll just leave it at that. Whatever you find in this pile of stuff is up to you.
Alright, I found some alcohol.
Of course.
Sure, there is some clear liquid in a flask.
Good enough. Pick it up and drink it.
Sure.
I'll watch the genie kill everyone.
Haven't I killed didn't 5 kill a water genie?
Nope.
No. I was thought that guy that was casting magic missile.
We got kicked off of a ship by one.
So she turns around and says, "You've outlived your usefulness." Points her spear at him, and he just gets banished. That one's for you, Jacob.
Stupid genie.
Make a concentration. We
Do
know
you at
it's
least
worse.
keep the horn?
No.
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's a giant ass square horn, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's like comically dwarvish.
Yeah, it's like a giant, like.
Yeah.
It would look great on your
The national
large
coming.
back.
Strapped to the side of it.
Are you proficient in trombone?
I can be.
So she starts looking around for you. And doesn't not see you.
It's a walking trash bag, but can't see you for life of it.
Truedream, you heard the horn would have been heard downstairs.
There is this ever omnipresent swaying of like trash though.
This
horn of
will be
success.
our cue. I just start trudging forwards with the displacer beast at my side. Like, shield up. Trudge. Hammer at the ready. And I advance into the room.
Yeah, sure. They're about 50 feet in front of you. Maybe no, actually, they're probably a bit closer than that. 40 feet in front of you.
I have a movement of 30. I am walking forwards.
Do anything else?
Let's see if little friendo here would like to run forward. Maybe she will.
So the air elementals, or the myrmidons, are in front. So they are one on this side. Oops.
That's probably fine.
That's a camera rig.
I'm sure it's fine.
Rigged.
We knew that.
So yeah, that created the front wall. Behind them, the rest.
Sure. It will attack the ones on the left.
Yep, sure. Attack.
And it makes 2 attacks with its tentacles. So, first attack. Don't think that one's gonna hit. That's a 7 on the die.
You are correct.
Yeah, let's try that again. 18 on the die.
He just gets through its plate armor.
Well, then
Lashes
good thing it
into-
has bonuses. Let's see. Tentacle is +6. 10 for 7, 1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. So d6 plus 4. So maximum damage, so 10 bludgeoning plus 4 piercing damage.
So, yeah. So we see one of the tails whip through it. Some of the air is to one side.
Nice.
Now it's these guys. The one that wasn't hit will step up and try to hit the displacer beast. That's that's definitely cocked, but it's going to miss anyway. Then it attacks it the second time. 17 a hit.
Yeah, its AC is 13. Can we armor it? Can we put armor on the cat?
Yeah, you
But
have to get
kick
the
it.
We'll
blur.
work it out, not in middle combat. 8 damage.
I mean,
Yeah.
no better time.
The barding's like 3 times.
Then the one that it hit drags its like heavy flail it has across the ground a bit. It's like a spark of energy. It comes and like envelops the mace head and swings down, and the Displacer Beast shifts out the way. It stopped shimmering when the first one hit it. The flail hits the ground and lightning arcs out, but it appears to have missed.
What was the damage before? I was recording it down, I forgot.
Average is 8, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Lucky Brett's forgetful.
Me too.
Wind Harrow is upstairs.
I know you said we were level 20, right?
See, no, the problem is you guys try to level 1 on me every game. So that doesn't work anymore.
We are level 8 though.
Gotta be getting close. We did kill a dragon.
Wind Harrow turns himself invisible.
Cal.
This is going to be it's going to be a very invisible thing. Then with a legendary action, her. No,
Lair
she doesn't have a legendary action. She has a lair action, but it's above her in the initiative order, so she can't do it yet. Emissos.
Cool. I'm gonna do my awesome entrance to the room. I'm gonna basically come tearing at 1,000,000 miles an hour to get up next to these guys. Hit the ground, sliding on my knees. Protection from energy on the Displacer Beast.
That's a little bit too far from you. Space Beast is large. They're 10 feet squares. No, you can just reach us to help.
Yeah, I thought it was right where we are.
Dive, grab its tail and
Or did
covers.
it move?
It was like 40 feet in.
Oh,
so
40
Truedream
feet.
went 30 feet. The Displacer Beast can move 50, so you can went in 40 feet. But being a large creature, it's like 10 feet long.
Yeah.
So you can reach the back of it. That's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'll be my
Yeah.
bio.
So protection from energy, what kind?
Lightning.
Sure.
And then I'd be out of anything I can do.
The hurricane runs up to Truedream and attempts to repeatedly punch.
You can try.
Yeah, he can try.
Aww.
So, anyway, the initiates downstairs. They throw
Stuff at us.
stuff.
Teacups.
No,
Teacups. A few insults. Some mean words.
Seeker darts specifically.
Oh.
So it's going to be 2, 2, and 1 to the Displacer Beast.
Good thing I'm on my knees behind the Displacer Beast.
All 3 hit it.
But they're Seekers, so. 16 hit.
Easy. 13.
You're going to get missed. Natural 20 hits to the Displacer Beast.
Oof.
Not Buttercup.
Why does everything have to be like 1,000,000 D4s? That's my dice roller. But they can't just do like 2d6. It's like, no, 1,000,000 D4s.
I mean, 1,000,000 D4s is a lot more damage than 2d6, let's face it. Average of 2 million damage per round.
It's everything falling out of the back of the truck that rolls over.
You have no protection from energy because you were generous.
Yeah,
You fool.
keep the kitty alive.
She takes 13 damage as it hits you and lightning arcs across you.
I should be like naturally immune to that by now, surely.
But the cat.
Do I
has
pick up
that
speed?
So the Displacer Beast takes 7 damage.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
Oh, critical?
And then
Okay.
I'm separating the damage out. Then 6, that's already halved. I just didn't do the crit on the lightning damage.
And it appreciates it.
Upstairs, initiates start looking around for the entertainment. They're still going around going, Kobold! Hunter! Kobold!
I have a question. He hid in the middle of all those guys.
Yep.
But he has a giant ass backpack on. Does he just knock people over?
It's not insanely huge. I still have a dexterity of 3. It's more like it's I'm the start of the ball.
+3 or a dexterity of 3?
They are all high, they turn around and will start walking away.
You're the starter creature in Katamari Damacy.
That may I have no idea.
Yes,
Emharis.
you are. With a natural 20 on stealth, I dash to where the horn is.
Yeah.
Because I dashed, I don't have any further action.
Yeah, basically.
To get it blown again. 2. He appears.
Oh yeah.
Now, can you roll that in flat, technically? You are sprinting across this room while stealth.
I'm just using my dash action, so 2 movements instead of.
Yeah, but stealth technically slows you down.
Yeah, so
Normally we ought to look at that if you're going to run
technically.
around.
That's getting lucky.
That's a rule I haven't
10.
actually seen enforced in favour.
Yeah, he's still going to make it because he's got everything on him, but I'm only the luck. So you run there, yep. The Skyweaver. Hang on. That would be fun.
Oh, great. It's never a good thing.
Oh, I can kill everyone in one round. Excellent.
How are they not immune to lightning?
Yes.
It's the birds.
The Skyweaver will move around to line up the Spacer Beast, Emharis,
What?
Truedream,
Okay.
Emissos.
That's a really good shot.
It really is. Can you three please make dex saves? I believe the Spacer Beast has something special if he passes.
Don't we also
Yeah.
have +10?
These go over.
Stealth.
Stealth.
Damn it.
I am a 12.
14.
Real good for Pussykin's.
Okay. Attacks against it has disadvantage, so does that mean I should roll advantage?
No, it's unblurred anyway, and it's a dex save. It just means if it passes, it doesn't take any damage because it's got evasion.
Right.
Dex save, please.
16 plus 2, so 18 for the display.
So it displaces itself out the way. You take 10 damage, you take 21 damage.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm Stone's Endurancing that!
As the, say it was 13. Anyway, so yes, this Skyweaver steps around, just bolt of lightning out of the hand, similar to the Dragon Rider.
How close is he? Like next to us? Or...
He's definitely within range.
Cool.
Like, he's not 5 feet away, but you can reach him pretty easily.
Yeah.
Miserable Stalkers do things. Bombada.
Can I get to a corner of the room with 30-foot movement speed?
Not unless you dash.
Or like to at least a wall or a pillar or something?
You can get, like, inside the room there's like 2 columns of pillars with like, curtains across them. So they're only about 20 feet away from each other.
I'll go toward to them, and then you all see just a bag, just the bag appear on the ground as I come crawling out of it, riding this mechanical turret that has a movement speed of 15. So that's my action. I'm like, doof! And I take a shot at the queen. It's not great. So that's only a 10.
But the principle is you tried.
Yeah.
And you looked cool doing it.
Yeah. Goes towards her. She barely moves out the way in time. But, yeah, she has presumably mage armor on.
And that's my action and my bonus action.
Cool.
If I shape change, do I lose invisibility?
No.
Alright.
It is not casting a spell, it is not attacking, and you're not manipulating anything out.
So I'm gonna lose it anyway. So I'm like 40 feet away from the queen, yeah? Because I'm behind the curtains in the middle. Ish.
Well, you're probably a bit closer, but yeah.
Yeah. But I'll turn into a boar and I'll charge the queen.
A boar or hybrid brawl?
No, you're just saying he'll be a boring person. Like boorish.
I'm very boorish. I'm like, hey, what's going on?
No more sexy knife fights! Oh, that's boring.
Now I'll turn into a white boar and I'll charge her.
Certainly.
Don't fuck it up.
Oh, what's your goal?
Rude.
Ooh, I got 21 on both attacks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me just get my concentration dice.
Yeah, that's what I do. So, first one is 20 damage. Yeah. And the second one is 14.
This is all your fault for introducing wereballs, by the way.
There's one wereball in here. How he got gored, failed his save. I have no idea. How the monk failed their con save, I don't know. So one of them was a gore attack.
The first one. That's why it was so much more damage.
What's the DC on that?
Like 10, 12.
Yeah, it's really, really low. Well, the wizard passed.
That's embarrassing.
It is.
Oh, the queen breaks concentration. Did you roll 2?
I rolled 2. I rolled a 19 and a 17 on the dice.
That's right, I got it. It's fine.
So she turns invisible.
She's obviously intimidated by me.
She turned invisible.
Exactly.
She's trying to establish dominance.
I'm a coward when I can't see him.
Just spray the whole room.
Does she move away from me?
She's about to.
I was going to do the flamethrower. Just come out and be like,
Oh, actually, no. It's not technically a turn yet.
It
Alright.
doesn't matter if you're invisible if the room's filled with fireball.
Keep the roll. It's good or what if we roll?
It is now her turn.
Keep it.
She can only, oh no, she can now see 2 of you.
yep,
That turret counts as a separate creature.
yep.
What's this initiative?
Mine.
Let's try. Okay, it's gonna roll a counter check to see if she knows what it is. Yes.
She can identify my trash engineering.
There's seen enough of it around here.
Oh, she identifies it as trash. That's
She recognises
It's
everything
relevant to
she's thrown
say
out.
she was raised in the Feywild.
She's a connoisseur.
I'm going to
Trash.
show her face.
She recognised a thing that attacked, like damaged her. So she's gonna cast a spell, and she does. She's casting Chain Lightning.
Yep.
at disadvantage. Oh, you don't roll hit that. I am every time.
So she roll attacks you 3, as in you, and you.
Yep.
Who?
The turret.
Ah, so you're saying me.
No, she can't see you.
Yeah, you and him twice. He doesn't get me. I'm too close.
So what she gonna say is people.
Did he actually point to me or something?
Yeah, yes. I'm invisible.
I mean, I'm awesome.
No, you're
20.
not anymore.
And your turrets?
Since you attacked.
I don't think it's gonna matter. But
Oh fuck, I don't know what it's dexterity.
does that have more? How many hit points does that have?
35.
Actually, it would matter.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
And this is an area attack, yeah?
Chain lightning is not a.
Yeah.
Chain lightning is technically targeted.
Yeah, I'm always lucky. No, I got 16.
So it has +0, but I will use my reaction to give it a +3, so it's 13.
What did you get?
20.
Cool. So you save. The other 2 fail.
Damn.
55 damage.
Damn.
Shit.
It just like crumples under me and bitch!
We can rebuild!
Does that mean she goes uninvisible?
Yes.
And just like,
Quick question.
and then run away?
Is the genie back?
No.
Didn't she just cast invisible? Isn't that concentration?
She did not cast invisible.
Okay.
Lair action. You saw it last week.
I wasn't sure if she was actually casting it as a lair action or it was a lair ability.
I'm just gonna double check that because that's a good point. She can't concentrate on a spell she previously cast using a layer action. It does imply. It does, yeah, she can. Because I'm DM and I say so. Let me check rule 0.
Yeah.
Yes. She flaps her wings and starts running away from you.
Alright, I rolled for my attack roll from 4. Can I keep that roll? Can I tell you what it is? Sweet, it was a 20.
Natural?
Yeah. Also, I didn't say it first.
Would you have asked me if it was a natural 1?
Yes.
Actually, you would have.
How would you
To be fair to you, you would have.
18 damage.
And Sentinel. Do you have Sentinel?
Yeah.
Was that a tusk attack?
No, it wasn't a charge attack, no.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it was a goal, though. Let's make the boss.
I need a less. Anyway, if in case it becomes relevant, she's now contracted Wereball. Truedream.
Okay, cool. I'm going to charge in and start attacking.
Is she pregnant?
Truedream or.
Did the Jinn return after that attack?
No. My natural 20 says no.
Rude. I'm going to charge in and start attacking. Is there a charge bonus in this game?
No.
Okay.
Unless you're a Wereball.
Or you have the feat.
Or a battle charger?
Ooh,
Or a set
18 on the
laser.
die. That is 24 to hit.
That'll hit. Who are you attacking again?
Whoever the displacer beast that attacked before.
Yeah.
We're going to double team it. It'll be fun. That's 5 damage.
Oh.
And you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use a war priest and get another attack in.
Sure.
Don't miss.
Natural 20 by the looks of it.
God say
It's
no.
definitely sounding like a natural delay.
Yeah.
1. Natural.
It's the loneliest.
So that's a 7 overall.
Nah, one's always missed.
I know. I missed the war priest on you. And then my displacer beast will go after this.
Oh, it's your displacer piece now.
It's our displacer beast as a collective. It's mine. This is on my turn, and I have the card with
Yeah, when it shits on the carpet, it's the rest of the party's displacer beast.
Okay, that's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Excellent, and it will do
Shit on the carpet.
Nice ball.
10 bludgeoning damage and 6 piercing damage. It will then attack again. 11.
Nope. There's a lot of big brain maths going on here.
Gotta get that galaxy brain for D&D maths.
Yeah. I keep hitting it.
Does she maintain concentration on that 16?
What, the mirror? Move it on.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were attacking the way.
They're-
Damn it!
No, we're
on
on
the
a
floor
different
below
room,
us.
sorry.
Oh, damn it!
Sorry.
They're on the first line of defense.
Well,
If she runs this way, we'll get her.
that's ongoing.
Alright, one Myrmidon will attack you twice. That one will hit.
Oh, it beats a 19.
16 on the dice, so I assume so. The other one, with its second attack, it'll miss for 11 damage.
Okay.
Then the other one does a similar thing, trying to spark its flail. It's going to swing at you
Okay.
and miss.
Oh, good.
I have +7 on these attacks. How am I doing so badly? The
The dice says no.
bard.
Seduces the wall.
Seduces the displacer beast and steals it from us and turns it on us.
Don't kill my deeds.
Sorry, ideas is my job.
The bard deigns to touch the queen, and you see them switch out with the dimension door.
Rude.
Huh?
Rude.
Yeah, she has like 66 hit points maximum. She's gone. Emissos.
So who's left downstairs?
Heaps of people.
Heaps of people. Okay, cool. Giant scorpion appears and attacks the first one in front of me.
Sure. It's probably that one that
Where
comes.
does that come from?
Kill. That misses.
What are you doing?
After finding out about this spell called Giant Insects and how much damage giant
Hang on.
wasps do.
It's a freaking multi attack, isn't it? Claw 1, claw 2 misses. The 15 to hit.
Yeah.
Sting-a-ton.
And it'll be an 11. 11 will miss. 15 to hit. Cool. Con save of 12. Sorry. Yeah. Con save?
But poison should be.
Yeah, con save.
Yeah, it passed.
Cool. So, where's the details? Takes 1, and then half of 2.
That's better.
12, 20, 26, 13.
So 14 total?
Oh, sorry, that's 9, is it? 29, half of 29.
14.
I'm just writing down 14. If
Yeah.
I'm wrong, you tell me.
Yes, it was 60.
Doing anything else?
112.
Well, that's all I can do that turn.
Sure. I don't believe in that corner of the room. If any of the good kids want to tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Come
Alright,
on,
the
good
queen's still
kids.
alive.
Back us up or we'll bash you.
Right.
Any character?
I mean, try catching me.
I got him all. It's just a bag of trash.
I can be invisible and run as fast as you, almost.
Does 15 hit the Displacer Beast?
Yes.
It's 13.
The Displacer Beast takes 7 damage.
At this rate, I'm not going to have to kill it.
It's hard. I would
Just-
let nature take its course.
Say that again.
7 damage.
That's it. And
It's only on
then,
1 hit point, isn't it?
then 6. That's the Hurricane, the monk, which you saw, one of the elite monks that survived from. No, wait, these aren't the temple quests. Anyway, one of the elite monks they have down here that starts punching the Displacer Beast.
That wasn't lightning.
That's a paddling.
Rude. Rude of it.
The initiates throw their darts again. Yeah, the Displacer Beast is. Who will go at the Displacer Beast? What's the Displacer Beast AC?
13.
Thanks. 2 will go at Truedream. 1 hits.
Did both miss the displacer?
Yep.
One bolts was displaced on Truedream.
Take for 15 damage. And then the last one will go at Giant Scorpion. And I think hit
15 to hit.
for 8 damage. I rolled a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, and on the dice. 1, 2, 1, 2. So upstairs, the initiate's like, hey, we can see him! They turn around and they're going to go for the trader. So 3 will reach you and try to stab you with their knives. Most of them try to stab you with their steely knives, but they can't just.
They're disadvantaged because they're all high.
Actually, you. Have you read this book?
No, I just assumed. I mean, I've got a job that gives me some
They
idea.
all miss. And how good people are with knives when high. Actually,
In
yes.
general, when high.
And the 5th one, or the other 2 that are like still tied to each other, are like they're disagreeing with where they should go. And no, it actually says in the module that because these guys are all high, they have disadvantage on their attacks.
Hey, well done, realism.
Except that one guy, he's just really better. It's pretty weird.
Drunken master.
Jin. Oh, it's been a while since I've been home.
Not for much longer.
Emharis.
That was a 27 on my stealth check to take it, and how did that?
We'll make a strength check.
Ah, my specialty.
How big is this one?
Very.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You're about to hear a loud
Big
bang.
chunker.
Yep.
15.
You start pulling it off the wall. A couple of the brackets go, and you realise, even only with part of this weight, that you can pull it off the wall. You can't carry it. So you're at a point where you can choose to kind of leave it half attached to the wall, or try to take it off, but it's going to fall on the ground.
Might break that
I
way.
choose to polymorph into a giant ape and take it. 2 fingers.
So you've sort of pulled it off as your action.
Yep.
So you can't polymorph this round.
Well, that's what's happening next round. Actually, can I free action blow into it this round?
Sure.
That's what the sound
Yeah, it is. It's a seashell horn.
Blowing
Someone on
my
the
head.
surface downwind is like, brrr. Like, I was like, swear, it's not me.
Question, does that summon him? Or
I'm hoping
does
so.
it have to be on the same plane of existence?
What a fascinating question that you'll find out next round.
Damn anime.
Next time on Initiative Order Z.
So I get ready to blow it and I go, ah!
Super Sound Man.
Right up to that until it comes back around to you.
The Starweaver will lightning bolt with same three again. You two and the Displaced Beast.
Yeah.
Saves, please. If you have a third level spell slot, why not spam it?
Oh yeah.
That's going to be a 14 on mine
19.
and a 13 for the Displaced Beast.
You will save, so half of 32, 16 damage each.
Except for the Displaced Beast.
These two against it. Yeah.
Oh, he takes nothing.
Was it half?
Oh, it'll be past. Okay, yeah.
Was it half
Yeah.
of 16 or 16 was the half?
16.
16
My
was
brain got there and it was like, nah, that can't be right. You're chugging points like there's no tomorrow.
Can you please make a concentration check? I assume protect from elements is concentration.
And on the
Yeah, probably.
you take
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
Invisible stalkers can now stalk.
They want to pick up maybe though. So stalks do, yeah?
Yeah, they do. They will probably have instructions to defend the horn first.
I did roll really hard on my stealth last round.
You also blew through a giant fucking horn.
And the hunt thrown too.
There's only one place you could possibly be.
Behind the
It'll run
throne.
to the other side of
The
the
invisible stalkers with the magic ability to track someone down from anywhere. Yes. Look.
No, that's fine. I know what's happening next round.
Yes. I gotta get the damage
If
in this round.
you live.
Too many books. Too many books. Too many books.
Too many enemies. Why don't you make this encounter easier, Red? Gosh.
It's not on me when you guys just run past and get all the ads. Leroy Jenkins it.
But it's a whole group of Leroys, so
I
it's kind of
didn't Leroy. I sauntered.
What's your AC?
I doubt you can
11.
Well, technically, oh no, that hits.
I was going to be impressed if you missed at this point.
And only one crits. So,
Was that rolling with disadvantage?
no,
I am invisible.
they are invisible as well.
I think they still roll with disadvantage, don't they? So they've got to work out where I am still, whether they're invisible or not.
Yeah, you have to be able to see invisibility and then negate it.
It would cancel out because they get advantage on their attacks because they're invisible. And you have disadvantage, so it cancels out as equal.
I don't know about any of this.
You're a DM.
Yeah, roll 0.
If you're gonna roll over me, you gotta roll over me properly. One hit. 3 hit.
But it wasn't
No
a crit.
Dan will remember this.
No.
32 damage. Yeah, no.
32.
Jacob will outrage me more or less. 32.
Oh.
As the invisible things just come to and just start beating the absolute crap out of you.
But you can't see it. You're just in pain.
I understand everything now, Cough.
Alrighty, back to the top. Bombada.
So I'm surrounded by guys, right?
Yeah.
They are all rather packed tight together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Would you say
Yes.
in a 10-foot radius?
Yeah.
I'll back up and I'll be like, guys, look, this is a complete misunderstanding. I was forced.
I'll just do that in a couple of
That's right. As they go to swing at me, and I take a step back out of that circle, and I just clap my hands, and they just fucking shatter. I can't shatter in that radius.
You take 4 damage. How much damage does your shadow do?
It does.
I think that I must have found that out before rolling the saves.
Please let there be like a statue that he worked on just behind him.
One more. Yeah. 13. 18 points of damage.
They have to save with disadvantage. Yeah, they're all dead.
That was easy.
Do I know where she probably would have gone?
No.
So I don't know if where her like room or like her like
This is her room.
her sanctum or
Um,
where's the bard's room?
Bard's room is right near the entrance.
I'll head for that.
Sure. So, if you head out this room.
Yeah, I'll just head back downstairs.
Yeah, sure.
And wait, I can't see the invisible things.
That's the point. Cough.
So there's no one left in this room now, right? That I can see.
Not that you can see.
Alright.
Your brother's in the background. You'd just be like, oh my god!
I can hear him in pain, I can't see him.
So he's being attacked by invisible things. It's nothing.
Yeah. It's just his night terrors. This is what happens when you need sleep. Is there anything else in this room that's interesting that I can see?
Oh yeah, roll me a con save.
That's interesting.
I mean, did I see it though? 18.
Well, there's a bunch more like narcotics, things like that.
Is the con save to resist your temptation?
No, I already down something.
He's already down
Oh,
some.
for fuck's sake.
It's more about when that's going to kick in.
Alright, I guess
Not it.
I go pick up some more narcotics and I follow the kobold. See what he's doing.
He necked like an entire potion full of like hallucinogenic stuff.
As a werewolf, are you immune to poisons?
Nectar as a human, tends to wear all effects wear off.
I'm sorry, but
Hey, no, because if that's the case, that means that his character can never get drunk again.
no, it just means that once he comes back, he's fucked.
I'm only immunity to poison.
Oh, good. Not yet. Once you reach a certain level, you'll be sober for the rest of your life. Truedream.
I'll accept it.
I'd like to cast Cure Wounds on a 3rd level spell slot on myself. I have 3 health points.
Okay, that comes in handy.
One. 10. 12 back. It's more than before. I'm now on 15. Less than ideal. Less than ideal.
Is there anything else?
This place is going to attack. Because I don't have anything that I can cast to heal myself as a bonus section. This place of beast's first attack is going to be a 12.
Nope.
Second attack is going to be 19 on the die, so 25.
That'll hit.
We're going to have ourselves 6 bludgeoning damage and 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And
6 bludgeoning and 4 piercing.
Yes.
So 10. Being a bit closer now, you realise that. I just catch
Good
my
catch.
tablet in my hand.
Nat 20.
Not the dex check to not knock it off the table. You notice that the Space of Beast's attacks aren't doing as much damage as yours.
Stupid non-magical creatures.
His challenge rating is 3. It was 5.
I mean, it is a fiend.
I mean,
It's a fae.
she doesn't make magical attacks either, though. She doesn't make magical attacks
Her
either.
hammer is magical.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Well, it's just the hammer you got out the treasure chest.
Nick,
right?
I imagine.
is it?
so.
I mean,
Sorry, I
I
wasn't
had
paying
a hammer in the
attention.
treasure chest.
Yeah, it was small and
Yes.
you got it and it got bigger in your hands and we made a joke about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Can we repeat that joke, please?
I mean, the one I just thought of them is it's the hammer of throbbing. It gets bigger the more you hold it.
But in that case, sure. Also, that does mean I actually now have an idea.
Once you finish using it, it goes really limp though.
That got all exhaustion.
wobbly, wobbly hammer. Swing it around.
Okay, hell, what the?
I got my little blue pill of power.
Then you can use it as a towel rack.
Making sure like we're not being reported on this room.
I'll be doing it afterwards on the rewatch.
Get offended by
That guy playing Emharis is disgusting. Should be removed.
So I could cast magic weapon onto the Displacer Beast, but I have to touch it. Get.
Accidentally cast on the enemy.
Also, don't forget you have +2 to your AC until I cast magic weapon.
So-
and go.
Oh yeah, I had 13 then last round. Did that make any difference to the 3 attacks?
No, probably not.
What, you don't remember each dice roll you've ever rolled? What?
I remember that time all 4 players rolled a natural 20 on initiative in your game.
Yep. 5 I think at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was
5
ridiculous
nat
what it
20s.
was.
That steamrolled that encounter. In the best possible
Anyway, was
way.
that everything, Truedream? With you and Displacer Beast? Okay. I need to check to see if these guys get their lightning attack back because that's doing so much good. They are all going to gang up on the Displacer Beast this time.
Big man. Kick the dog.
That's a very,
This
very
one's called-
large.
This one's called
dangerous
Dio.
one.
First one hits. Second one hits. Third one misses. Fourth one misses.
Kick the kitty.
Don't kick the kitty.
Please don't kick the cat.
They kick the cat for 12 damage.
I think
In total?
Truedream should now
Yeah.
rage.
Were they at disadvantage?
The first one was, but it hit.
Okay.
It was the last two that didn't have disadvantage. They missed.
Whoever's controlling the cat should make like the cat scream as it's being kicked.
Now people are like,
You're all welcome, people at home.
Emissos.
cool. 14 to hit.
What are you hitting?
Whoever's closest.
Oh, the Skyweaver again?
Yep.
No, you think you've got a clean blow on, but a flash of magical armor deflects it.
Cool. And then I assume 20 hits.
Yes.
Okay, so he takes 9 damage and then a 12d con save, please.
Yeah, you passed the concept.
12 points.
So you've halved it down to 12 for me.
Yep.
He's looking pretty wrecked, as you'd imagine a spellcaster would be by this point.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope. Bonus action heal on myself because, well, I'm a hurting.
Hurricane comes around, starts trying to finish off the Displacer Beast.
Rocking it like a hurricane, some would say.
I mean, very poorly. Gets 1 hit in for 6 damage.
How healthy is the Displacer Beast looking now?
It's on.
You can't see.
You stand next to it and there's this red mist
On
coming
a
out of it.
scale of 1 to 85, it's looking at about a 25.
It's better than most of us.
Still better than me somehow.
So the initiates downstairs are out of their seeker darts, so they pull a bunch of knives and run forward into the fray. To attack you. What's your AC?
15 at the moment.
1 hits for 3 damage.
Yay! I think I just gave myself that.
To attack Truedream.
Where's the trouble?
Both deflect off your armor. One attacks the. No, the Displacer Beast is probably a bit surrounded. Last one attacks Truedream as well. Off the armor again.
Ooh.
They got a lot of fanaticism in their arms, but not a lot of skill in their hands.
I love it.
And
Not everyone can
16.
water hammer like Truedream.
all the ones up to are dead. The Djinn is on a different plane of existence.
Or is he?
Actually, that's a good point. He's on another plane of existence.
Okay, important question. How heavy is this?
Very.
Would it be heavier than me trying to pick up a fully armoured person?
Now, see, that sounds like a leading question.
Sure does. I mean, I'm guessing it doesn't change either way.
As a huge creature, you better pick up no problems because you essentially.
Is it the weight or more of an armoured and fully encumbered human my size? So 80 kilos or more.
I'd say it probably weighs less, but it's bigger, so it's more awkward.
That's fine.
But as a huge creature, that's not an issue. So.
You can yeet it against
I wrap my arms around part of it and cast Dimension Door. And I take it. Arm tools, why not? As written.
You asked about weight,
Yep.
not about size.
Yep. As long as I can pick it up, and if
Polymorph, you retain the
Has to be
creature's
human
stats,
size to
so
get
you
through
can't
the
cast.
Have you,
no, I'm not doing it as.
Okay.
I'm doing it as
well, we'll work out what is your strength.
9.
So you can.
I'm not trying to carry it. I'm trying to hold it and cast a spell. I just want it to come with me. Then I know it's going to drop. I know I'm not going to be able to maintain it once I've cast that spell.
I mean,
He's got a point.
technically, he just has to be carrying it.
Make an Arcana check.
You also have to be able to get it through your size. Like,
If you fall backwards,
it's your size.
26.
if you fall backwards, it's still going through a door.
Yeah, so
I mean, if the
that's how you do
one
it.
is wider than who?
You
Door.
rent it off, and as it starts to fall, you try to more like balance it so it's spear sized as you fall backwards through the dimension door.
Yeah. How tall was the Jinn's room? Like the height of the ceiling?
Yeah, 20 feet. They were digging out the stone in the area.
I picture myself 20 feet up in the air there. So as soon as I appear, I let go of it and let it fall to the ground. Hopefully smash.
You are going through first.
Yep.
Cool. Make a dex save.
I should be with disadvantage since I'm out of control.
Yeah, and you're falling backward and you're holding the thing you're trying to avoid.
13.
Yeah. You're going to take full damage from this.
Oh boy.
Did you say fall damage or full damage?
Full and
Full fall damage.
Both.
Death damage.
No, it's probably not that bad.
Might be. Sounds pretty low.
TPK.
Oh.
TPK.
I'll run away.
You take 38 damage.
You part.
As you fall onto your back, hit the ground, your head goes crack, and then this thing essentially spears into you and then shatters across you.
I'll prepare my death saves.
Mole back. Mole back. Mole back.
Yeah. So you're down in area 15.
You better hope you succeed.
Bit of a distance for anyone to help.
No one knows where you are.
Skyweaver is going to
Well, at
cast
least he left an almighty boom.
Lightning Bolt one more time. So in the same 3, please make dex saves. This is looking a bit of a last gasp from this guy.
On a related note,
If you've pre-rolled, please be quiet.
I haven't.
the displaced beast will pass. I won't.
24 for those who failed.
Does 11 pass? Probably not.
Yeah, it does not.
That's still 12.
I have
24.
two.
You take 24, displace the beast and dodges.
Cool. As he dodges, I end up where the displaced beast was, sitting as myself.
Does he have evasion?
Yeah, he takes nothing.
Oh, he takes nothing.
Um,
I, however, will start making death saves.
the invisible stalkers look around the room. You're behind the curtain, making some noise.
I think I'm just coming down the stairs.
Yeah, I assume I got up to behind Bombada. I can dash.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50. They have to go around, even though they can fly because it's raised. You hear the wind catch up to you.
Even though I'm 80 feet?
You caught up to the bombarder who was at the top of the stairs.
Oh. And yeah. That's where he is.
Yeah. They can move 50 feet. Technically, they can dash further than that, but they didn't. Bombarder.
So I'm gonna move downstairs. Do I see Mike?
He is one of the people trying to stab Truedream.
Isn't he one of the guys just murdered?
No, that was downstairs. I'll go down there and I'll be like, looking forward to seeing the kids, and then I'll just like pull out my wand and just like firebolt straight at the Skyweaver.
Sure.
Not great. That's a say 13.
Hits his magical armor and disperses.
Damn it. And bonus action, I'll cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Yep.
And then just run to the other side of the room.
What noise does the spell make? I assume.
No, it's just like I just like pull a starter motor in the bag and,
So somehow you've got like some sort of wheeled creature that you pulled apart.
I'm wearing Heelys.
Yeah.
Heelys,
escape from your
Heelys and a
Heelys.
fan. I'm just like.
Heelys.
So who would ever throw out Heelys? Off.
I follow Bombada.
What's your AC?
17.
You get hit by 2 invisible stalkers.
Alright, so then I'll use my action, turn around, come back, and swipe it.
So you get hit for 10 damage and 9 damage. Full damage, yeah. Well, you're in your form?
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, take half, yeah. So you turned around?
Yep, and I'll swipe back at them.
Sure.
Well, I'll move out 20 feet and I'll come back 20 feet.
Yep. It is invisible.
Yep. First one was 22, second one was 15.
Both hit.
First one does 21 damage. Second one does 7 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to like that.
Doesn't appear though, it's still invisible.
It's still invisible. It's just inherently invisible. Truedream.
Dex save. Failed the first one. Displace the beast gonna attack. 12. That doesn't.
Misses. Yeah.
Yeah. Tries again for a 15.
Misses. Well, hits its armor and doesn't get a.
Dang it. The upside is if I die, I already have a sheet basically ready to go. I just have to level 2 levels on it.
That's really convenient.
Now I kill the character.
But I have to work out what the air elementals would be commanded to do. And it would be defend this room. And while there's living targets, they're not going to tap. Or double tap. So they will attack the Displacer Beast.
If it dies, it can go join
Marco,
class.
you're the only remaining original character.
Yeah. Which is going to make it really hard to be loyal to the party that's not here anymore.
I'm sure you'll touch on whoever comes along.
Yeah.
What's that? You're already last party member.
The Displacer Beast takes
It's like
29
you really
damage.
have to kill the
Ah.
3 attacks.
And it's going to go down.
Oh. I know it's more of a dog noise, but.
You brought the last remnants of my character to its death.
It joins you now.
Remember how we tried to make plans?
They never work.
Emissos.
Now that the space is big, it's gone. It's like 50-50. Fucking. Alright, fine. I'm going to put a level 3 cure wounds into. Stupid. Yeah, I rolled for the Displacer Beast and it ended up with the Goliath. Damn it! So, what are they? D8s? 4, 5, 9, 14, 19 hit points.
Oh, I'm not dead.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to drop back into a giant scorpion. Because I am also chugging points.
The Hurricane will step around, punch the air, and a thunderous wave will go across, hitting you, Displacer Beast, and you.
Yep.
Please make saves. Gone.
Goodbye, Displacer Beast.
Displacer Beast just auto fails a death save.
Yeah, I failed.
I failed. I got a 6 on a dex save.
A con save.
Oh, con save.
Anyone within 10 feet of me?
A 10.
9.
No,
I
stairs.
boosted. I boosted to the other side of the room.
You mean back the way we came in? Or
No, like out.
16 damage.
they're back the other way we came in.
Okay, so 16 damage. Oof.
It's gotten quiet.
That's most of
I mean, for
the
them,
not
I think we take much damage from the other fighting movies.
Mike and the two next to him will attack you. The other two will attack you.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go down again.
Probably not with all that armor reveals. What's your AC?
19.
You get hit once.
I'm going down again.
For 4 hit points.
I was on 3 health. Back to
Oh,
that save.
no.
Two attacking you. One's a crit. The other one will hit. It's for 3 damage. And the crit for 9 damage.
We should just kill the other wizard in the cult.
Freaking down half.
TPK. TPK.
I think Koff's got a long way to go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
It's exactly like the last fight. You roll die, and I'm just like, yeah.
how many is still up at the moment?
Hey, that's great, guys. Guys.
Downstairs?
What's great is
Yeah.
I'm still
All of
upstairs, so
them.
I just come downstairs and everyone
What,
will be
there's
dead.
4 of
And I
them,
was
8
like,
of them, 10 of them?
There's 5 cultists.
Yeah. And
There's
big
the
guy.
monk one, there's the wizardy one, then there's 2 of the air elementals, myrmidons.
Yeah, the guy that's still up, that's doing the most damage, I'm going to go after him.
That would be the Skyweaver, the wizard
Yeah.
dude. He's also looking quite happy.
Yeah, well, he needs to die and I need to miss everything.
Pretty tough.
14 doesn't hit, does it?
No, not with his mage armor up. Did I skip your turn? I think I did. Oh, it doesn't matter now. Wait. Has your turn?
You skipped mine.
Are you happy with that?
Are you sure? Is 10 a pass or a fail?
It's a pass. It is slightly in this
It is the
side favor.
DC, so.
Yeah. The odds, the odds are like 55% chart on a
Okay.
success. No, I'm thrown off because the Jin is on another plan. Emharis is there. Skyweaver is now out of lightning bolts. That's annoying. He will cast Witch Bolt at you. Let's say that he's anyone off top of him.
It's a.
it's an attack.
What should I say? Oh, it's not going to matter who he misses. So his bolt of lightning comes out of his hand, but it's far more directed at you. And you
Yeah.
Invisible Stalkers. Still attacking you.
Yeah.
Hit you twice. For 14 halved and 10 halved. Bombada.
So I'm just gonna roll around on my heelys, throw another firebolt at the wizard guy. With a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And yeah, it's not great.
It doesn't have to be great.
It's a 14.
So yeah, you hit him with a bolt of fire. Gets past his armor, burns into him. He collapses to the ground.
And-
a hole in his side.
And I just and then use my movement and bonus action to dash in the direction of the bard's quarters, but I don't know where that is exactly. So is it
You guys both
north or south?
south. You guys basically walk past it.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll be heading that way.
There's no actual door on the map, but
Swim from underneath.
Actually, yeah. Do I know if there is an entrance underneath or?
no, there isn't. I decided last time to go
Alright.
south.
Then yeah, I'll just start boost my way 60 foot down that way.
Cough.
I have to get a swing at the invisible guys again.
Because if I can save the genie, then things might swing in our favour a bit more.
No, that one.
Just to be on the safe side, I just pulled up the spare sheet I had. Just to be on the safe side.
13 and 17.
17 hits.
I do 10, 18, 21 damage to it. I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Put on my sound moments.
9 damage.
That sounds more like it. 9 harm. Something like that.
But I have
You-
magical fists.
You do?
Yeah, I assume I do.
Oh.
I mean,
Should I say
It's my monk ability.
Well, you should have mentioned that to me. So let me just rub that out and add a lot more damage.
Just double the damage that's been done to them so far.
Has anyone damaged the Invisible Stalker? That
Trust me, I'm pretty sure. You didn't help retribution, did you?
No.
You're like,
Well, he jumps up to 70 damage.
No, still my invisibility is gone.
He's still going though, but he's a lot more hurt than I thought he was. Okay. Well, there's no point having lair action on because there's no one in the lair. Truedream.
Natural 20.
Can't keep a good Goliath down.
Oh, okay. Apparently I'm awake now.
It's alright, I'll trip over you and like lightning shot you in a minute, so it'll be fine.
Does that mean I can still take my action, or is that my action?
That's your action.
Okay, cool. Splice the Beast's turn.
Playing dead's probably also a good idea.
I'm gonna stay down. Oh my god! He got a natural 20 as well!
What was he doing?
Death saving.
Death saving!
Oh god, we don't know what that means.
the tables have turned! 1-1.
It is halfway through the fight. I'm about to start rolling all ones.
It makes its death save! Holy shit!
It will activate its splicing ability. Just out of as a reaction.
Yeah, that's fair. Holy Jesus.
You know it's about to get ganked.
You guys are about to get ganked. Or the Splicer Beast is about to get ganked.
Chain lightning.
I'm out of chain lightnings.
Good! That hurt!
We appreciate it.
Which quote is continuous if you concentrate on it?
Not if you miss.
that helps.
So the floor's still being zapped. Emissos, got to the Lebedons. One of them will attack you with its flail. And hits twice. That's not a D8. That is a D8. An 8 and a 1. It's a flip, it's a coin apparently. So 9 damage, plus 4, plus 4. 17 total.
Oh.
The other one comes forward and tries its lightning attack on its flail. Apparently their flails are not designed to do this. No. And then misses it again. Emissos.
Cool. Well, now that my creature's on 7 points, does a 12 hit?
Depends on what you're talking
The monks.
The monk, no. Actually, there's probably nothing here that would hit.
Okay.
Except might be one of the cultists.
Bugger. Alright, come on, Brain, what is it? 18 and a 22.
They both hit the hurricane, yeah.
Okay, so 22 is there, 4 damage and 9 damage.
So 13 total?
Yeah.
Yeah. That actually looks like it's a chunk of its hit health. Not a huge chunk, but a chunk.
Yeah, it's still the 30 odd damage from the tail would have been nice.
Yeah. It will start punching you back.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, well,
And the bonus action heal.
he punches you once. For a 1 on that dice, 4 damage.
Cool. Well, that cancels that out.
That makes it easy. Initiates around. One of them stabs Truedream on the ground.
Oh, come on! Please.
What's your AC?
19?
Skirts off like the gorget.
You're gonna give me a heart attack.
Another one steps
We're
out.
trying because it's good for ratings.
Yes. Apparently. Thanks for everyone. So 2 will step up and try to do the same to the Displacer Beast. They both hit. Because it gets,
It's down.
yeah, it's down and takes
One failed.
one fail.
Fucking hell.
2 will attack you.
Isn't it melee, so it's 2?
2. It's
No, it
2.
didn't because they both stabbed it simultaneously, so they didn't like crit it on the ground. That's only because it's technically it wasn't a mobile.
Yeah.
It was just prone, so it cancelled out. Anyway, I have reasons.
You
One
want to give it
stabs
a
you.
chance.
Whoops.
No, he doesn't.
7. I was doing
Because the other dice.
I was happy until you guys defeated my adult blue dragon. With a wizard on its back.
It wasn't an adult.
Die!
It literally cost the tank a DPS.
Someone died, Brett!
Yeah, but did you
He's
die
not
all
happy
happy?
till everyone's dead. And I'm not talking about characters, I'm talking in this room.
Oh shit!
What's that gas?
Division, so Emharis. Over there.
That is another pass.
Ooh.
2 passes so far.
Comes in that one.
I thought
Over
it was
is
the 2
dead. The 2 invisible stalkers keep trying to get their punch on. Or the one that hit crit, so it's
Lies.
jeez, apparently I can't roll dice though.
Good.
4, another 4, 8, 12 damage. Halved.
Yeah.
Back to top, Bombada.
Yep.
What's your movement speed with all that going?
So 90 all up, but I'd like to just use my, if I can use just my movement and bonus action to get there with 60.
Yeah, why not?
Then I will use my action to basically just reach back behind me and just like throw a bunch of crap on the ground and then just basically make another turret out of the trash and just pull it up and slap it and just like turret.
Speed build.
So you do it on the outside of the door, or do you open it?
On the outside of the door,
Yeah.
and
Room service.
I'll make a. Do I know the size of the room?
Yes, it's fairly large. It's about 50 by 50. There's a large sort of well in the middle.
Then
There's a bunch of cushions around. There's the bar like to sit in here with their current
so there's like cushions and stuff all around. Flamethrower.
Sure.
Just flamethrower, and I'm prepping for my next turn to go
Yep.
in there.
Cool.
Yes, I'm attacking some invisible dude. He sucks. And I'll lucky that one. That can help. 17 on one of the hits.
Yeah.
I do 15 damage to him.
Yeah, you're feeling as your fists are tearing through this thing or your clawed fists are tearing through it. The air is starting to lose tension, but still together. So his punch is fully healed. Truedream.
Okay, I am going to pump myself with Healy's 3rd level spell slot, please.
No, you did.
Pump yourself.
Great thing is, I have cure wounds. I've just been like down people. I mean, I can't help you.
No one can help me.
You brought this on yourself.
Oh, I completed my mission.
So evil inspect with the rules as written are you get it back at the end of your turn. You lose your turn.
Okay, so that was my spell. I'm now on 19 hit points again. And I am going to bolt for the door. And then the Displacer Beast death save. That one!
Dead.
Sorry!
What are you saying sorry to him for?
Splicer Beast.
You can join 5?
No, it won't.
It's gone somewhere completely different.
Yeah, nowhere. It's not sentient. Actually, no, it's pretty high intelligence. Anyway, so Splicer Beast finishes bleeding out. Funny.
Well,
We have a suggestion from the audience. Fucking leg it.
Yeah. This is a lot thicker paper.
We're not going to let you off for that one. It's going to tear up and do it bit by bit.
So, Emharis, you get hit twice.
It's a lot further.
Who's hitting me?
The Myrmidon.
Just dip it in your water and
They
then.
came down to the thing.
Oh,
No, we said Emharis.
That's what Emissos.
You've got to be.
But once I got it right in my life. Don't throw me. Don't throw me off while I'm doing maths. 13 damage total.
And I
Cool.
his name's
Yeah, well, it was
Emharis.
25 originally.
Yeah.
Yeah, double check. The other one,
Hi.
misses.
Yeah.
With 2 attacks.
As you roll in your sleep.
I'm running.
Is that the displacer beast you're eating?
Yeah.
I thought it was his job.
No, he can't.
He can eat the actual card. I was just eating the
Pretend
stat
card.
sheet I made so I could
Emissos.
check itself.
It's 2 for 2. Proud of you.
How high is the ceiling?
I'm gonna go throw it out now.
Depends, have you drank one of them potions yet?
It's probably about 30 feet.
You've done enough.
Cylinder that is 10 feet tall,
I think it has to be at 60 feet up.
120.
60 foot radius.
The roof has to be 120.
Do you have any-
Cool lightning.
You get the sense that cool lightning would work here.
I am going to drop that motherfucker in the room. Damn, I can't do it at 4.
This is a cult. This
Yeah,
is a temple to a cult
that
of
uses
evil
lightning.
elemental air. Air magic is powered up here.
Cool. Everything around me is going to fucking cock this thing. Watch me cock it up.
Well, I moved out of the way.
Dex save of 15.
Rather take death saves at this point.
Do I just
So everything
roll for the
around
group?
you. No, you roll damage. I roll saves.
Oh, cool. Dex 15, 3d10.
I really have a feeling the Prodders are just going to die.
I hope they do.
And it's going to count.
12, 19.
It's going to count as there being a storm too.
As what?
There being a storm.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what that does.
Okay. I think it means you had an extra damage test.
Oh, okay. 19. Yeah, 20. Extra.
So the cultists in this area, all but Mike, get taken out.
He's like, why can't I just see my family?
When will this torment ever end?
If I die, can I come back as Mike?
No, coming back as Molback. I've already decided.
I don't know. He's gonna come back.
The Myrmidons take partial damage because they're air elementals. They're air elementals in a fancy suit. Do anything else? Oh yeah, the hurricane. Yeah, takes damage. Ooh. No, I do roll something. They die. Well, technically they're down, but we can see they die.
Cool. Is there anything else in my immediate vicinity?
Apart from the 2 giant guys in front of you and Mike.
Truedream.
Truedream, the dead displacer beast.
Time for dinner.
Fuck.
That's it.
Inappropriate time to eat shit.
Take it with you and eat it.
These Myrmidons, they don't look particularly hurt in the slightest.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to grab a tail and run.
Sure. Who's
The dead displacer beast.
okay? Make a strength check.
It is a big kitty.
9.
You don't get very far, and then you get hit for 10 damage from one of the flails of the Myrmidons. Boom. Yeah, it's a big kitty.
Achilles. Oh, shit.
Were you doing that with your scorpion form?
No, actually, no, I can't. No, my level 2 healing as my bonus action on the way out to roll a 1 and a 4.
So you just run? Yeah. Okay, so. Look who dead's there. Emharis.
Natural 20.
Lucky.
2 unlucky.
No. Oh.
Wait, was that 2?
No,
Oh, the 20, then a 1.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so you wake up, smashed horn all around you
Throw him
on
in
this
the cage.
Wakes up completely smashed. Oh no, I'm all back.
aquamarine marble all around you.
I'm going to Disneyland.
That's 3 natural 20s on death saving throws.
Hang on, does this count as 5 minutes of sleep for you?
No. Just 5 minutes, almost.
That was even a minute.
Or a minute of sleep?
I think we're up to about.
Yeah, 30 seconds in.
I think you've got 1 round to break concentration. No, only because you're higher than your initiative too.
Watch me just completely fuck it up.
Well, Cough, you are punched by one of these guys. For half down to 8 damage.
Yeah.
Bombada.
Alright.
I feel like I should
So,
have with cool items.
Sitting behind the thing, I lean open and I throw the door open, and then I use its 15-foot movement to ride in while it's just like a burning fucking 15-foot cone in front of me.
So you see around as well, there's all these
Priceless
cushions and stuff
decorative.
like that. You see there's like a buffet of fine foods and wine. There's a band in the corner playing. It's very poorly. It looks like bone flutes and stuff like this. You've heard them all before. They're really bad. They're like just random cults. Like, you're probably no. That's first aid scream.
8 seconds.
But Wind Harrowed is there fanning the queen, and she's like, "Oh, how dare they lay a hand on me?" And it looks like she's healed up, and you see some empty potion bottles around her. So she turns around and looks at me, just at you, coming on the flamethrower.
And I'm just like, big bombada boom! And then I'm just across the room and just shatter on them. So con save, DC 14.
God, I hope she fails the concentration check.
What I don't understand is why they don't give any of the NPCs counterspell. After a 5 and she got a 1, so I'm going to give her disadvantage on that special check, but damage, please.
$12. 17. 18.
18 damage and 18 to her.
Disadvantage concentration.
I need to roll a flat surface, so there's no argument.
Fuck it up.
7 and 7.
I rolled 2 sevens. So,
That's 77. That's a good save.
is anyone upstairs in the palace area?
Nope.
I am.
So you're there fighting off these 2 invisible stalkers. You just see, and the Jin's back, looking in his ragged clothes, the tool belt around his waist, scimitar still in hand. It's like, oh, this is going to be fun.
Finally.
Cough.
I punched.
Oh, is it? Do you do anything else in your turn?
No, other than using AKA, I do want to establish I'm using it as cover because it is the same size as me.
Sure.
And
Just so they're well in the middle of the room, you could have sort of moved behind.
yeah, and I'm just burning as much of the tapestries and shit. If I see a painting of him that's ostentatious, I burn it specifically.
There's a couple of her.
Well, like giving her the finger, like.
This is you next.
Just on trickle flames, just like slowly singeing its way up.
So if you paint your turret red and you have a little star on it and hammer and sickle and go,
All of a sudden, all of a sudden, I'm just growing like the thickest Star Wars.
Soviet Federal Dragon's Burn, you.
I'll attack the invisible guy.
Can you start looking better, please?
I miss.
this is like the hyena versus hellhound fight all over again.
Nope.
She turns around.
Nice quick rounds at least.
One does not get angry, one gets miffed. if people go to war. She's out of that.
She's gonna be fun to brutally murder.
Torch from the ankles up.
Oh my, most ungentlemanly.
Can you make a wood chipper?
I am the wood chipper.
Feet first.
Like a snake, I'll just distend my jaw.
I ripped the heart of something out and he just devours the rest of it.
Unfortunately, my spell thingy thing doesn't have these cool spells in it. Each creature. She points this giant spear just above you. Says something in Elvish. Very clever. Basically, implication being, may the winds wash you away. And a sphere of storm just appears around you. Can you please make a strength save?
Oh boy.
-1. 7. Roll an 8.
You
So
are
close to
buffeted by winds inside this thing, as well as potentially, it even feels like almost hail for 6 damage. She then points at you again, and what's your AC? I think it's pretty high.
17.
Bolt of lightning crackles across at you, but you duck just behind the edge of this well and blows out part of the stone.
I'll pop back up and be like, that dress makes you seem awfully fat. In Dwarvish.
She cannot understand, but she's offended by the Dwarvish. Truedream.
Cool. While running still, I am going far away. I'm gonna pump myself with one of my prayer beads to cure wounds.
You run away?
I am brave Sir Robining at this very moment.
I'm doing that the whole fight.
Sure, the Myrmidon hits you for 10 damage in the back.
Oh, that's exactly what I just got back.
Well,
You're still running though.
you nullified damage. What are you complaining about?
He created a shield.
I cast shields with my flesh.
So you run out the door.
Just like, nope.
Now it's Windharrow's turn. Cast a shatter at you.
Mm-hmm.
And the well and your turret.
That's a fuck. What kind of save was it? Con?
Con.
I've got a +6 to that.
What?
Oh, you won't need it.
12, and I'll give my reaction to give me a +3.
15.
Yeah.
It's enough. 11 damage halved. The well breaks next to you. Some of the water starts flowing around you, getting thrown around by the storm. Your turret?
Oh, right. Forgot about that. That has disadvantage, I think.
I believe so.
That's a 5 and a 2.
So it takes 11 damage. Still up, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
So some of like the gears and like the tennis shoe you have for some reason that's like holding up one of the legs just goes.
It takes damage and then just like turns it.
He's like ha ha ha. Emissos. I know I'm looking at you. I mean him.
Are you sure you mean me, not him?
Is anyone sure of anything anymore?
You shouldn't have named him so close to your own name.
I know, it was totally intentional.
So
Sort of mess with the DM.
Yeah, I'm going to keep
What's it about?
dragging
Yourself
this
a number.
giant feedy thing out of the room.
yep.
At least he went called
Your strength check, please.
That's better. 21.
Yeah, you pull him out the doors.
Yeah, cool. Second I get the cover, basically I'm just going to... Well, once I'm out the doors, I'm going to cast Entangle on the doors.
Sure. So you can close them as well if you want to.
Yeah.
Sure. So you sort of cast Entangle on the inside as you're closing the doors. all the little bits of moss and little just other things that people just basically don't even notice.
Yeah.
Just suddenly sprout and grow. The door gets caught up. It looks like the air elementals are floating slightly above the ground, so aren't directly affected, but Mike is.
Yeah.
Or is he? Mike isn't. He's moving slowly and carefully, but he's trying to move to you so he can get sweet relief. But inside, the doors are definitely closed up for this
Cool.
tangle spell. The Jinn is in a different book. That's a dinosaur.
Yeah, close enough.
Well, I don't, as much as I hate to say it, I don't need to bookmark the displacer beats anymore.
I mean, you didn't need to start with we have the card.
But now I might need to.
It just points at the two invisible stalkers and says, I send you back from where I summoned you.
So he just says that and puts his fingers and I'm like, punch.
Feel no resistance.
Unless you're punching him.
Well, like, all he did, all I saw was him like go off and he clicked, and then like I'm just like, what? Nothing happened.
We're swinging around in a circle.
Bad news is I've locked you in.
I know they're locked in here with them. Yeah, he moves 90 feet down to where the mermaids are.
Oh, poor Mike.
Sorry. 9 feet down to the bottom of the stairs and looks around, yeah. So, that's his turn. Unless you attack him as he flies past you.
No.
Why I can just wild.
It's always worth checking. Emharis.
Well, come on, we're all waiting.
I cast sleep on myself.
It doesn't work.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's my turn.
What are you doing?
I sit up, look down at all these parts sticking out, and just go, oh, fuck that. Lie back down.
Try to take a nap finally.
I'm hoping a paladin or a cleric's going to chop any time out of heal me.
I'm just making you imagine you're picking out some of the small splinters of this bone or whatever it's made out of.
A couple of small ones, and I go,
No.
no.
Well, the invisible stalkers are de-summoned. Bombada. You're in this room. It is rapidly catching on fire.
I'm going to move 15 feet closer to them.
I just need to double check if the storm sphere gets you on your start. Nope. You move outside the storm sphere and you're fine.
Move 15 foot closer to both of them. Are they within 15 feet of me now?
Yeah.
Flamethrower.
That feels like a deck save to me. Is that a deck save?
You know, I can't actually remember what type it is.
I'm going to roll a deck save just in the off chance.
Yeah, deck save.
Wind Harrow fails and the Queen passes.
Rude.
I imagine it's more a case of grab.
Ooh. That's 15 damage. Just Windhar just like.
Yeah, Bard's pretty no more. He's looking really messed up. Well, actually, no, she's a wizard. She's not that fine.
And then I will kind of like money, and then just like throw a firebolt at her.
Yep.
Natural 2.
I'm not gonna lie, you had me the first time. Misses her. Cough.
I guess I take a little swing in the invisible thing, nothing's there, and then I just walk off. I head down the stairs to the genie.
Yeah, you head down, you see the Jinn is starting to head up to the air elementals.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
Yep. Her turn. The first thing she's going to do is a bonus action is try to hit the storm sphere, and she succeeds. Doing just a little higher.
I get to try and
Nope.
Jeez.
Oh.
I rolled a 19 on it's a 2 attack.
Oh, so it's like a center thing, and it like.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
6 damage. So, considering I rolled 3d6, not super great. Oh, jeez. I've got to do something that isn't a concentration. She's going to cast Lightning Bolt at you. Well, she's already cast 2 5th level spells. At 4th level.
Yep.
Dex save, please.
Don't fuck it.
Up.
Natural 3.
27 damage.
And natural 17 for the.
Does I have evasion?
No.
Does it matter then?
No. So 27 damage.
Yes.
My brain just farted.
She's like, Wind Harrow, kill him. Being impotent.
Oof, you are hurting.
He's impotent?
Hopefully.
I thought he was combatant.
Truedream.
Can try and put more Heelys back in myself. So I'm going to use my prayer beads again and continue leaving expeditiously.
Yes.
Where are you leaving? I assume back where we came?
Yes.
Okay.
You're doing that, so I head south.
Oh, that's better. 31 health is a better number than 19. No, 0.
You watch the mermaids turn around. No, they head up to you.
Past the genie?
Yeah. Who stabs one in the back? Successfully. That's gonna do. Don't know. Yeah. They swing head past him. He just slices the scimitar through one. Doesn't kill it. He just disperses the arrow slightly. They keep heading towards you.
No.
But they re-catch up to you. Wind Hollow looks around, looks at his queen, sort of shrugs slightly, and smashing doors.
Clever boy.
So did you mention door into the room now?
Where would he go? That's a good question.
Does he take the queen? Or does
No, he does not.
You know, that really just solidified my choices. I was like, do I go for the spread or like just...
he knows that Junior was loose. Nah, he's gone. I mean, you guys are quick bastards, but he's...
Legging it.
Plus he gets 500 feet.
400, but yeah. So as long as... He wouldn't go randomly down the corridor, he'd go to the entrance and then run. Because otherwise there's a chance you're going to go into a wall.
I mean, spearing.
Emissos.
Okay. Do what I do best. Remove a heart. And I will probably incinerate the cat once the heart is removed.
Yeah. Take you around to do.
Yeah. Use flame and burn it to a crisp.
So you just out and fight now?
Yeah.
You're out, so I just put a tick next to you.
Oh, you
Burn
did.
it across.
Bombada.
How rough is she looking?
I'm doing the worst heal rolls.
The feathers are definitely ruffled, but she's still got a bit of fight in her.
Doesn't this rustle your jimmies?
I am going to use my action to slap the side of the thing she just destroyed to remake it.
Yep. You cast duct tape.
Yep. And then just flamethrower her again while I run out of the room.
Sure.
Set it up to auto fire with
Yes.
flamethrowers.
Yeah, well, he's got the duct tape. He just duct tapes the button down.
I don't need to.
I'm going to
do it.
assume that as a PC that her save isn't going to be enough. 14?
14 is the DC.
Oh, she passed him. She hikes up her pretty fancy dress and is like, look! No one's around to be embarrassed in front.
Her ankles, how scandalous.
12 points of damage.
We can see her
Uh,
fully
I'll
wet
six.
socks.
As I'll, and then I'll bump out of the room.
Yeet.
Yep.
And, yeah. That's my turn.
Off.
So now I have 2 elementals
They're rushing up to you.
rushing up to me, or the
Well, they're rushing up to you. There was a bit of hesitation when he hit them,
yeah.
but it's like,
Am I engaged as well?
yeah, they're all the way up to you, yeah.
No, I attack one of them. Which one looks more hurt?
Yep.
17.
That will miss.
Alright. Oh, almost less.
Yep.
Turn into a were elemental.
No, they'd be aware. Oh.
Elemental.
What's the AC of the device?
18.
Okay, so on the second attack, how many hit points does it have?
35.
Is it going up in hit points?
Nope, 35. Yeah, when I use the spell slot, it just remakes it fresh.
Well, I just rolled 2 1s on my damage dice, so that's a good start.
Excellent.
Is it resistant to any types of damage?
Nope. It's just immune to like psychic and poison. Yeah. Non-mental stuff.
I do 8 damage. Well, she does 8 damage, and she just walks up and just stabs it with a spear.
Whilst still going in her face.
That's metal as fuck.
7. No, sorry, don't ask what level you guys are. Truedream.
Okay, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself and then walk back in. I'm going to turn it and walk back in with Shield of Faith up, so my AC will be 21 this
So you
time.
go up to the door and you try to open it, and there's a bit of give, but it doesn't open. Sort of stretches slightly and clicks back in spot.
Wait, what door?
The door's back to the...
Once you just walk out of.
Oh, rude. I can't just like kick it open or whack
You
it
can make
open.
a strength check if you want.
Sure, I'll do that.
If you roll a 1, does it just like. and kick it back?
Non-natural 20.
You kick it open and you hear the tearing of plants. So the door goes and opens just enough for you to fit through.
Sweet! My AC is currently 21.
You're now in a torrential storm, make a dex check.
Just like how the whole party remains silent. We're that sort of party.
This just happened. It's a normal Monday night.
So you walk in, you said?
Yep, and I'm basically going to yell loudly, "Praise Bane!" and start. My next turn's going to be to start attacking things.
Is it a dex save now?
What was it? It was a entangle.
I'm fairly certain once you walk in, it's a dex save.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Strength save of 15.
Oh,
strength
strength
save.
save. Oh, well then, that's fine.
Oh.
Or not. That's a 12.
Should have taken lucky.
So you walk in, you're like raising up your hammer, like so firstly, like some of the vines that are growing across the door just hold you in place. Some will go across your leg.
At least you're not being attacked.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
The air elementals will both do their lightning. By the way, they'll just do that normal attack against you. 2 of them hit. 3, 4, 8, 12 damage all up. They have magic weapons.
Nice.
Wind Arrow runs. He is out. Emissos.
Can't wait to meet him
He,
again.
you finish cutting out the heart.
Yep. I'm going to start running around the other side of the temple to the other open door.
I mean, it's technically a closed door, but it's it's a door. That will take you a couple of turns.
Yeah, I figured. I'll be going south.
Jin comes out behind one of the Myrmidons, just lays into it with a scimitar.
Ooh.
Actually, no, he's not. He's going to try to dismissal again. You see him point it and goes, "Be gone!" And you look at like the air shape inside. It vanishes for a second, but the armor stays there. And then almost out of the armor, the air flows again. Swears in Genie. Or Orin.
I
Do you
mean,
speak Orin?
No.
I do. I speak primordial.
Oh, we can all abuse each other
Do
now.
either of you speak Primordial or Orin?
No.
I do, but I'm going around. I'm primordial.
You'd hear it though.
He says it loud enough. It's just basically your
Cursing.
foul magics that have corrupted my elementals.
You little bitch.
I was going to say, every time that somebody's spoken primordial, I've kept my mouth shut anyway and not told anyone.
I know, it's not really.
I just assume that Emharis will appear and will tell them.
Back to you.
I run in 15 feet, fling a fireball at it.
Yeah.
With a natural 17.
Yeah, hit.
10, 16 points of damage. And then flamethrower.
Sure.
Your firebolt is 2d10s and a d8.
Yes, because my wand is an arcane firearm.
Ah.
I pass on a natural one.
You pass on a natural one, or?
I legendary resist.
Ah,
Because no one's really hit her with anything that requires saves.
10.
Down to 5.
Yep.
That's some bullshit.
And then I run back outside.
That's some bullshit. Cough.
Make it strategy.
Punch the elemental some more. Oh, no, I'm not.
Also, I
you gonna
still
whack
have a giant finger of shit on my back.
I use them all before.
It's her turn. She's gonna swat your toy. That's 3d6.
Is that another lightning?
Yep. So 7 damage. Now it's a lightning bolt. Can it make a save?
Natural 8.
I mean, I might as well roll.
Might be all once.
Where I'm going. 36.
Oh yeah, that's a... I see it just like scattered along the
He
side.
just steps back and is like, "Be gone with you, foul creation." Out of the wind vein, which is the name of the spear. Just a ball of lightning. And then across the wall. By the way, this room is on fire.
Yeah, I'm fully aware.
Hope so.
Not
like-
enough that she has to be in fire.
This is my game plan.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm coming across as like just like a demon goblin. You never knew.
So she's now annoyed.
Miffed. No more.
She's beyond miffed.
She is not amused.
She's royally pissed.
Yes. You will be dying at her pleasure. So never. Truedream.
Cool. I am going to attempt to break out of that grip
Yep.
and then advance my way through to whatever the nearest enemy is. Nope. 7.
You still can.
Sorry. 8.
You still can do many things, just not things. So technically, I flavoured it by saying your hands are covered and stuff like that. It's only your feet. You can entangle.
Yeah,
You still
zero
can
movement.
cast spells and stuff.
Yeah, but there's nothing I really want to cast right now.
Okay.
And sure,
I just wanted to be clear that I didn't over describe it.
Actually, no, I would actually like to cast some more healing.
That's not a bad idea.
You could just like spiritual weapon as well.
Yeah, I cast spiritual weapon.
Sure.
That's important.
And you attack one of them.
Sure.
I suppose.
Why not? It's here.
Jeez.
So no.
You got the energy.
15.
Yep.
I collected your energy.
Yeah.
Take it back.
You killed my cat.
Take it back.
No, this is what you get. Just take it.
Break the curse.
No, you brought this on yourself. No. You killed
That's
Mr.
just
Buttons.
beam cannon.
You get hit by one
Sorry, it doesn't fit.
of the demons for 7 damage.
I shift back into my normal form.
I've gone through half his hit points.
As the greatest wizard in the land, I remove your curse.
Thank you.
Wait, so you did turn some more left?
Obviously not.
As the greatest curse giver in the land, I give you back the curse.
Emissos.
I'm probably going to get about halfway around the running and then hear the commotion down the hallway and head that way.
Yep, so you start you go down here, then you start
Yeah,
going
now-
past the columns where there was the feathers and the ribbons and the entrails and all the
Yeah.
other pretty things. You see what you're just standing outside the door with your wand.
Yeah, just popping in and out.
Cool. I'll stand on the other side of the door. I assume that I use all my movement to get there this turn.
No, but you'll get there when you move next.
And the interior is glowing.
He had expeditious street going, so he was like 9 feet around plus dash or something. So it was good.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry.
The Jin tries to dismiss the healthy one. Fails. Getting annoyed.
But fucking so am I.
So am I. You're taking a nap. Bombada.
Can't believe she's reduced me to this.
Do it. Do it, bitch.
No, it's really just jump back in and fireball and that's it.
Do it, bitch.
19.
Yes.
Ooh.
15, 16 points of
I'm
damage.
gonna do it.
Yes.
So she's there. She's just like lightning bolted with a spear. So if you picture like Odin in the original Thor movie with his, like.
I'll jump out and just full on like just Harry Potter, just like just fling it straight up the spear into her face and just.
Wingardium in your face,
And then
fireballs.
before I launch it, I'm like, this is for calling me short.
So it bounces up, hits her face, burns across her face. As it does, her wings fade and disappear. Her ears shrink slightly to the height of a standard high elf.
Actually, I change. I expeditious retreat straight in there and just point blank. Sure, wrap the staff.
Elf spear, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do that, and you see that these changes come across it. Skin goes from this like very fade pale to just a standard high elf, moon elf, pale white. Still beautiful and ethereal, but not to the same level as she was.
She had plastic surgery.
I just shoved a spear into my.
Lindsay back.
And you know, I'm Ludo. Well, I'm
The general pack or your bag of holding?
no, just my shit.
Pile
My
of
pile.
So
My bag of pile.
as she falls down in that room, the air elementals fade, and their armor just crashes to the ground. And everyone's dead, Dave, except Mike. Mike's
Standing in front of
Mike's like
Truedream.
in court. Well, he's like 20 feet away from Truedream with his dagger out. He's just like,
Oh. Well then.
Special weapon. Bop, 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 bop,
he's gonna
bop,
throw his dagger at you. It's like, come on!
bop. Can a vine just like casually catch it?
16 plus 6 for it to hit.
Yeah, so
It's just.
you walked up and you're like, I didn't predator. Like, yeah, do it! He dies with a smile on his face as he collapses to the ground.
He was
How
like,
many
knows
seas
why?
are
How
there
was
for
tonight?
kids?
And it's not even like that nice crunch, like where it would take him out quickly. It's like the slow crunch where it caves in the front of the skull first.
He was a nice time, so he does the Deadpool thing as he goes down.
Yeah.
As he goes, yeah, he did. I'll roll a illusion check for him. Oh, he rolled depressingly well. Just as he's about to die, he realizes that his wife was a good person and went up to Mount Celestia. And he's been in a cult this whole time, so he's going down to the hells.
That's on him.
That's on him.
That's his fault.
That's
No
exactly what I was hoping for.
And peace comes across this temple.
Yay, did we level?
By 3 levels.
You
after
come
that.
into the room, you catch up and walk into that room, and I'm just like, just snout deep rifling through her pockets, and I'm sitting there with a little dagger, I'm taking all my buttons. I'm just like, what?
And is it?
No, I'm standing, like, you think that's weird? I'm standing you over eating the heart of fucking this laser beast like nothing's wrong.
And surrounding both of you, like, the curtains are just burning, water's pouring out, the room.
I have a question. There was a bunch of cultists in this room, correct?
No.
Were they just like the first thing I hit when I walked in? I just went like...
They're kind of just silent in the corner, like...
Okay, but I imagine Emissos standing there with the heart just looking over the dead queen like, you gonna eat that?
No, she's an elf. Like, he's robbing her and I am totally cool with it.
Does she have anything else on her?
So that they open a door into like the arrow-slitted areas of the guardhouse behind like the corridor, and they will then make their way out and close the door, and you hear it. She has plenty of things on her. It's not on her character, of course, because that would be too easy.
Naturally.
It is on the page in the
What was the spear called?
Wind Vein.
Nope. I was gonna say spear or something.
Spear of Wind.
Destiny.
Sparky spear.
Now the question is it vein, like a weather vein, or like an arterial vein?
I was gonna say, is it metallic or wooden?
Metallic.
Damn.
Too late.
But it's yeah.
If we position you in just the right way and I cast
not
stones
too late,
down,
it's all good.
you become a weather
Yeah.
vein if you hold it.
I mean,
So
yes.
she has a platinum torque across her head, very noble and elvish. Looks shiny, super shiny.
I just like...
Hi.
Smells it
That's
all.
alright. You're worried that somebody's watching you looting, and there's just like no other thought crossing my mind.
Oh wait, sorry, the torque's around her neck. I get my medieval wear mixed up. Around her head is a very shiny diadem.
Diadem.
No, this is a special one. It's a diadendum.
It's got an appendix. It's an addendum, but it's. She has 4 rings across her fingers that look just like thick, just covered in jewels.
Thick with like 4 C's.
Thick with 4 carats.
She can't even close her hand anymore.
That was the problem with spellcasting. And she had this sphere. You just pick it up and you can just feel the energy in it. Radiating off as you go. Here.
I pull out a little bag, drop all the the random jewelry in, lob it back in there, and if there's any fresh hair, I'll take it like a lock of it. And
Well, so you like touch her again. Now you got this thing, and you feel like some static comes off your finger, and her hair goes. It's very long. Her hair.
I'm sure it's pretty. Elven hair goes for a price. tie it, loop bundle, lob it in.
Yeah, so you're just watching us. Yeah.
Well, we've discovered that she's
down.
a high elf, so like I don't care.
I gave you a glance and you didn't move to stop me, so I just
Kept going.
went straight back into it.
Yeah. Well, while you're doing that, I held out a sword that was it the one from the assassin that 5 had.
Yeah.
That I pulled out of the dragon, and I'm still carrying around.
Oh yeah.
I pull that out. I offer it to him because it's a stupid metallic thing while he's taking shit.
I'd take it.
Taste magic.
Put it back in.
Tastes like magic.
So yeah. Because I
So I
can't.
want to see you chew on the lightning rod.
Because I can't bother going back to this page. The diadem
Yep.
is worth 6,400 gold pieces. The torque is made out of platinum, is worth 1,600. Each of the rings is worth 1,000.
So it's all going to be made to a little machine that gets blown up, right?
Sorry, what are the 6,500 for the diadem?
6,400.
Oh, fucking.
6,300 if you ask again.
6,200.
And
No, it goes back up straight.
6,006.
The talk was
1,600.
You could just look at the book after stream as well. I don't think we're going to sell it in the next 20 minutes.
And the 4 rings are 1,000 each.
ooh. Sweet.
And yeah, you have a very magical spear.
And elven hair. Priceless.
Magical components.
Alright.
Are you making some?
Yeah, I heard one dwarf only got given 3 strands. So you're old like it.
Yeah, fucking.
You should
Just walk into a
have
dwarf city and be like, get your elven hair!
You should have just scalped her for the whole thing right from the root.
Turns out I'm a travelling merchant. And just like slap down the bag and like.
So,
shot comes up.
not. I mean, like, after 10, so let's just keep going. So, what are you guys doing?
That was a
like
long
top
fight.
floor. Not everyone's dead.
I'd like to get out of these vines.
No.
You're doing it for the vibe?
What was the thing you handed me?
It was your 5's sword, the one that he had from the assassin.
So,
Ooh.
we'll start with you. You ransack the top floor. You find a whole bunch of narcotics, drugs, vials of things that must be alcohol. You start seeing little butterflies start floating around.
No, I don't reckon yet.
Just quickly, we've got a request from the viewers.
Which one?
The bottom one.
So
Not me.
okay, so level 8. There are 5 players.
Starts from this end.
Which 3 of you?
I killed the boss.
Yeah, you're right. It starts at that.
The boss killed me.
Jacob's been really nice at battle. So you 3 are level 8.
Okay, in fairness, I was starting to go Super Saiyan, then I had a near-death experience.
Fine, you're all level 8. Go.
Yay! You did level.
After your next long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, while we're walking out, I'm going to be like harassing him. Can I play with the lightning rod? Can I play with the lightning rod? Can I play with the lightning rod?
I'm assuming everyone's just leaving me there.
I'll
Does the
find
genie come and help
him
me?
eventually.
Yeah, you're
I just
assuming
have to get
correctly.
out.
I mean, I'm not leaving. I
got a shiny-
narcotics.
While we're walking, I'm like, maybe. Stop!
When I break out of these vines, I will eventually find that one and heal him.
I'm waiting for you to pull it out and point me at it. You know,
Wait,
like, what does it do?
Are you who's crazy hurt? Oh no, okay. To heal him, okay. Yeah, I'll just casually walk back to the room, let that whole thing just. I'll collect the little bits of my other turrets and just.
And thank you, Chucky, for the bits
Oh, thank you.
and for the level.
When I eventually find you, I'm going to give you 10 hit points back.
Oh, hello, thank you.
Did you die as well?
No, not yet.
Do I find whatever his name was, the genie?
Yeah. So as you just walk into the main area, he casts Dispel Magic on the Entangle spell, so you can move.
Oh, sweet. And then I'm going to go heal that one.
Thank you, my friend, for freeing me.
I mean, technically I killed her. Does that mean you're still in servitude to me?
I was never in servitude to you,
Okay, I mean, I don't mind.
but I was happy to follow your instruction.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna go home and make sure that my palaces are still intact. I've been here some time without tending to them.
That sounds like a good idea.
My orchids are probably overgrown.
I've got some elven hair to sell.
Nice.
I figure if I go to one of the dwarven cities, I might be able to fetch a nice price. Or if I find a really bold lady. Bold,
Yes.
rich lady, that's my market.
I was going to say, you're standing next to a bald Goliath.
Do you want to buy some elven hair?
Please do.
I can make you a sick weave.
Potentially. However, our boldness is a sign of status, and I was the chieftain of my tribe.
Well, you can be the prettiest lowborn girl around. For the cheap price of 500 gold. Or whatever's in your pocket.
She has
Pulls
no
out a
pockets.
piece of like bloody mint.
Done! That's magic!
You drive a hobo.
Bloody lint.
A head of elven hair.
Kid comes back. She's still bald, but she's planted herself a nice beard.
So the Jin says,
Eyebrows.
thank you for your service over these many years. I will be heading off, but I'll grant you this.
Just lean out and reach out and grab it.
It looks like the hilt of a sword. At some point it's been broken. You see there's 3 diamonds, sort of square set diamonds in the hilt.
Sort of thing that would have been useful 3 or 4 days ago.
I get out a shiny rock from my bag and then just start hitting the sword hilt with it. This is how I cast Identify as a ritual.
Dum, 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 dum.
That's as you see. You said as you see fit, and he
Every now and again I'll just smack it on something. Bite it.
Can you taste the science?
Oh yeah, it's coming to me.
All that physics.
you eventually work out through a very percussive maintenance type ritual that it was a sort of wish, not with our luck blades, but having been broken, it now works as a limited version of it. So essentially, you can cast any 6th level or lower spell 3 times.
Can't believe it just tourbillon.
It recharges on a short rest.
No.
Worth it.
3 times.
So it has to be one I know.
No.
Ooh.
It's essentially, it's like a limited wish. That's just how anything that's a 6th level spell or lower, or the equivalent thereof. That's just how I'm limiting the powers.
In the bag.
Including the cost components of the
Yep.
spell? Ooh.
I'm just saying limited wish, but there isn't a limited wish in this book, so that's yeah.
That would have been useful for 5.
Alright, I'll roll everything up. Get my bag, drop it in front of me, and I'm like, alright! How much for the Spear of Lightning? 15 gold.
Boom, done.
And I roll it at him.
Hang on. I hand over 80.
Good man! I throw the spear.
Doesn't have shit. How do you throw the spear?
Spiritually.
What's your AC?
13.
You take like 15 damage.
Cool, I'm on like 5 hit points.
Can you roll a wisdom save?
As it just buries into you.
It just clocks him over the side of the head.
+7 to wisdom.
Nat 20.
Oh, that's very disappointing. No, I'm off because it's a nat 20, I'm gonna have it work the other way. Can you roll a wisdom save?
Nat 20.
Natural 15.
So what is your wisdom save off that? It's probably pretty high if you're...
It's actually just 16.
You know what, I'm just going to work because I wanted to. Alright, I should have just said it at the start. You suddenly think that he's like an amazing person and that you're going to do everything he says.
Seems about right.
You feel that you have total and utter control of this person for the next hour.
Cool.
Oh no!
Alright! Mysterious bowl of lint covered in somebody's blood.
Next.
20 gold.
Shopping cart.
Going once? Going twice? Difficult crowd. Put it back in my pocket.
Can you roll a con save?
18.
Yeah, you're taking the effects of this pretty well. You are definitely... I'm not going to ask you, have you ever had LSD?
This is what it would be like.
From what I understand.
Oh, and you experienced it.
From what the books say.
Shit, I should probably write down what the damn spear was. What was it?
Oh, spiky.
No one's actually identified it, so you don't know exactly what it is.
And that's also another 20 gold for me to identify it.
Not right now, because you'll do whatever I want. Identify this, bitch!
Of course! Dum, 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 dum. Now, while I'm in this process, Does anybody want to buy this sword?
Which one? The one I just gave you?
Yes! 40 gold, starting price. Seems like you fine folks have money.
Oh boy. For reference, this is the one that gave us like the +3.
It's a +5 to initiative. Initiative.
It's a sort of a line.
I will take it.
50 gold for the lady with the wave.
Take out 50 gold. It's kind of like.
Nice doing business with you. Tie the bag, load it.
So it works by just being on my person.
Once you get changed, please. Yes.
Sweet.
What's with the other sword?
Oh, this isn't for sale.
I look really hurt and offended.
You have to do whatever he wants.
I dimension door. I just like business door closed. Tie my bag on top of the pyramid.
So up there, you see where the dragon used to roost. Looking down, you can see the section of water where the dragon's hoard is, which I'm just going to casually drop. Just close to where your friend.
I was going to say, if I yell at the top of my lungs, come back here, will you hear me from out there?
What's your passive perception?
11.
Nah. You might have to open actually the door and yell.
Okay, I'm going to storm around and be like, come back in now!
I hear murmuring and I'm like, that's an unhappy client. And I run away.
No, you do it.
God damn it! Yes! What can I do for you? I mean, sorry. Yeah, what can I do for you?
Show me the sword.
This sword?
The broken one.
This is the broken one.
That's the broken wish sword?
Yes.
Heal me.
You don't know what it is.
Oh, no, I don't know what it is, but
Okay, and then just cast Cure Wounds on
what level?
1.
So you finish identifying Wind Vein somehow through all this.
I'm still just banging on the ground.
That was so easy to find.
It is
What am I identifying?
It is a silver spear, has dark silver sapphires on the filigreed surface of its polished head. It feels insubstantial, as if it's barely there. You sense that it has a spark of the Prince of Evil Air, which you know is Yansi Beam, within the side of it. It's a +2 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls. It's a finesse weapon. If you hit the target, it does an extra 1d6 damage. You also can speak Oran fluently. You have resistance to lightning damage, why that would have been helpful before you walked into this place and cleared it up. And you can cast Dominate Monster. God damn it. On an air elemental, I missed part of that read. Sweet ways on. Yes, on an air elemental.
Cool.
Whoops, missed that. You can also use it to create a devastation orb in a ritual, which you don't know.
Cool.
And cool. Yeah, you have to change it, of course. And then I'll tell you the next section.
Yep.
Alright, good doing business with you. Oh, yeah, sorry, you get back 4 points. 4 points. I rolled a 1.
Hang on, am I the sort of ass that Emharis would have made me?
Probably, I'd hope.
Yeah? Cool, I'm going to stand there. Do it again.
Again.
No,
We're going to see how many spells
doesn't work
he's
anymore.
got.
There's a weird flux of magic because the DM didn't read something properly.
You look pretty healthy. And I lean in and I grab out my personally created Cloak of the Manta Ray, which is just a rag. It's essentially just a...
Old dishcloth.
It's just a fucking rag.
It's got enough oil in it that it keeps air around your face.
And I dive into the water.
Well, you would know that around the sort of square section of the pyramid, a stone golem patrols that the cultists here could never get full control of. However, the dragon is in one of the pools next to the path. So you obviously don't dive where it's dangerous. You dive where it's safe. You are going after the horde, I assume.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent.
He dives in. This is why you save a third level spell slot.
I'm just standing at the door watching.
Yeah, I too am watching this confusedly while I'm busy attuning to the sword.
I look at Truedream.
Also, I tip out my giant sack bag, and I take that down there.
What was in
Certainly.
your giant sack bag? Just random shit, or
Giants.
It's literally just random crap.
Full of
Yeah,
Like
giants.
little bits of gears and.
It's a surprisingly large horde. The cultists had to pay the dragon a lot to be down here defending their territory.
cool. I cast. No, I'm going to keep up with him, so I'll cast water breathing on myself, which will give it to you as well, and jump in after you.
I have a 60-foot swim speed.
You gotta get that one item ahead of you. I'll put it that way. But
Get the best
this
one.
is the board that you're aware of. Can you roll me a D100, please?
$29.
See, this is where I should have been dick and not cast it on him and just sit there.
You're all
fasting.
again. You roll it again, please.
Something bad?
You're not getting that.
It's just, I'm not going to give you like 2 healing potions and stuff.
29.
16.
Roll above
Something.
a 30.
Truedream, you fucking roll for me. I never roll well on damage. On
Damage.
You got 43. Done.
Doing that.
hang on. Let's see what Truedream rolls for me by proxy.
Come on, 100.
Everyone keep rolling till you roll 100.
Why don't I try and grab a different dice now? I have a dice right in front of me. 14. 93, there you go.
It's got to be better, right?
Yes. That is good enough that I am going to give a proviso that there are some things I'm going to, off this magical table, that I might just veto.
No,
Especially after those rolls. Can you roll me a D100 now?
Alright.
Because you're now on the highest magic table there is.
Ooh.
005 is just 5, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I thought
You
that
pull out your
was-
dead body.
Potion of healing.
So what, is it then between 0 and...
Please God, let there be. If I saw the apparatus of Quailish or whatever it was, I'm like, that'd be great. Like, I'm good. This is my shop now. Building a flat.
It's another weapon. I'll allow you to reroll if you wish.
Do it.
Why, he's only going to hock it off anyway.
Exactly.
40.
Straight 40.
So far, you guys, I think, have only gotten weapons, so...
Oh my god.
Hey, this is the first time I haven't
Is there another weapon?
Yes.
It's not, is it?
No, it is. It's my favourite weapon.
It's not Vorpal? No? I don't want that, okay? I don't want that.
Keep rolling. Keep roll through the horde.
11?
It's a luck blade! So no!
Can you just choose something you can
47! I like this game. This is great. Let's see what I
How
got.
many times can we roll?
How many times can I hit a weapon?
You find a set of chainmail. It is beautiful.
a bit rusty?
Finally, not a weapon.
Now, technically it's a free chain, but I'm going to chain it to Djinn chain. So, yeah, it requires attunement, plus 3 chainmail, and it will make you speak primordial and be immune to lightning damage.
I am not proficient in heavy armor.
Time to sell it.
I'll roll it up and put it in my bag
Yep.
and prepare to hop it.
I'm gonna buy that off you.
Yep. And you also have permanently feather fall on you.
Pardon?
And you would also permanently have feather fall on you.
I'm gonna hop that for a reasonable price.
Good luck.
Yeah, no.
I'm looking at how much it's. That's the kind of level of item you just can't get a sales for. So,
Unless you're a Truedream.
is anyone doing anything else?
Yeah, well, I'm down there going through shit as well, so...
Oh yeah, a little money.
I'm having a long rest.
I'm just going to roll that on my roller. because I have a
Money roller.
money roller. Well, the thing I normally use for like spells is actually technically a magical treasure generator.
Which randomly does really well, which generally does shit.
Alright. Shit. It's gonna be all things end up. There's gems in it, there's gold, there's platinum. It's gonna be, I'm just gonna say 25,000. And that's rounded down.
Platinum.
Gold.
Worth a shot.
Can you release someone else's breathing underwater spell? Just wait till he's like 25 grand. It floats to the surface.
I mean, mine's an item. But yeah, I guess we'll start putting that in the bag and taking it up.
Cool.
I'm waiting to get to the top and Truedream to just like grab me by the ankles and shake me. Be like, I'll give you 25 grand for
How long
that.
does the mantra cloak work? What lasts for?
Like, it's just my infusion works as an item until I...
So is it the item just give you for all day?
Yeah, it's until I make another item or if I...
Because here's the thing. That's 20, 30 feet underwater. It's 25,000 gold pieces. You can't open the bag of holding underwater without
Nope,
taking
that's
the
why
water
I'm
in.
just I'm carting it up in the other bag.
So this is
gonna
going to
say-
take a while.
Long rest.
Long rest!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but basically, you have to clear this area out. It's going to take days to take all this money, unless you're just going to guys want like levels of exhaustion and stuff.
I'm just gonna...
I'm also going to have to do the maths on how much can fit in a bag of holding.
Yeah, 500 pounds, it's... I've done the math before.
It's going to be all of it.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to work all that out, but
I'll just turn someone into a giant crocodile so they can get big chompfuls and dump it up.
that sounds totally not dangerous at all. He choked on his own money.
Probably fun.
Do it to Sven.
Exactly.
So we are, unless anyone has anything else particularly to do, we will leave it there for the night.
Yes.
Well, thank you everyone for joining. Yes, we've
Oh,
had
you
a
did
fair
have a
number of
break.
people watching, so I hope you enjoyed. You stayed watching, so I assume you did. I would say no, it's not quite so chaotic, but that's a lie.
This
This is
party.
the least chaotic I've ever
I
seen.
have 4 chaos monkeys in the party and Truedream.
Hey,
Hey, I was sensible until you killed me twice.
you're never sensible to
I
start.
didn't say why.
And thank you, Chucky, for our level 8.
Yay! We're making level.
Yeah, you went there anyway, but also,
Thank you for supporting us. I would
And thank you for the bits.
Yes,
And thank you for sticking around and watching.
so Chucky's MVP.
Chucky, you are MVP. However, I have very important news. For everyone who is here and watching today, I have very important news. Tomorrow, same time, same channel, we have a very special, super special stream happening. Imagine Goose Game, Untitled Goose Game, but you're raiding King Arthur's camp. That is tomorrow night. Come watch us.
Same goose time, same goose place.
Same Goose time, same Goose channel. It's going to be amazing and hilarious and very chaotic. Please come watch us. We are playing using the Fancy Age system, which was made popular in the Dragon Age tabletop game and in Will Wheaton's Ashes of Volcana series from Titan's Grave. So please come and watch. It's going to be an adventure.
I agree with all the above.
Yep.
I'm gonna erase the elven hair.
And we'll leave it on that. So see everyone.
See you all tomorrow.
See ya.
See ya.
And rate us.
Don't forget that, bro.
Okay, hang on.
Bye.
We're rating them.